It's the 101.5 KGB-FM San Diego Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. It's Boyer here with you between now and straight up 12 noon, playing back some of the good stuff that we did this past week. On the show, you'll hear our interview with Mark Kotsay and his hot high-fashion model wife. Plus, we'll do 60-second divorce. The Dean of American Sportscasters on the show. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw frequent listener Vern checks in. Been a while since we've spoken to him. Dennis Miller on our radio program today. Mother's Day tomorrow, you'll hear a special two-part edition of Embarrassing Moms in the second hour of the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Men, we will gather together and take back our manliness. But right now, let's find out about a tragedy narrowly averted at the Rackets Double Wide on the good side of Hamul. Little problem with the lunch meat tray. It's the Best of DSC. This is the 101.5 KGB-FM San Diego.
I want you to know my life was at risk yesterday.
What happened?
And you can tell me your take on this, okay? And I saw this coming. I saw this coming last week. I think it was Thursday or Friday of last week. Beth did grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up a bunch of lunch meat.
Yep.
At my house, when lunch meat is purchased, suddenly a very ominous clock starts ticking. Okay?
Yeah.
And everyone is under pressure to eat the lunch meat before it goes bad.
Right. I do, yeah. I understand that.
I mean, a big, giant clock starts ticking very loudly.
You don't
like the
wanna eat
nuclear
bad.
annihilation clock, okay? As if a half a pound of turkey goes uneaten. There will be some sort of shame over the house from which we can never recover. There will be some sort of economic backlash.
Yeah.
A tailspin that we'll fall into from which we'll never recover.
Well, you don't want to be wasteful.
Like our parents who were raised in the Depression.
You don't want to be wasteful, and once it's opened, it can go bad, quickly.
So
you want to eat it.
So she calls me last Friday on the way home from work. The new lunch meat freshly installed in the refrigerator tells me to pick up burritos from Sombrero Mexican Food for lunch. And I immediately thought, that's very unusual because we've got lunch meat in the refrigerator and it's ticking away.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What became of the lunch meat?
It stayed there. And then Saturday, we had a baseball game on Saturday. We had lots of things to do.
Yep.
And then we went out to lunch after the baseball game.
Didn't eat at home. Didn't eat that lunch meat.
And then Sunday, we went out for kind of a late brunch. And then Monday, she calls me and says, let's meet for lunch.
Yeah.
So we go out for lunch.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday,
oh, yikes.
she calls me and says, are we going out for lunch? And we meet for lunch.
Yeah.
So yesterday I get home, and the clock was now on the verge of ringing.
Sure.
Yeah, we're 5 days into it.
No, we're a week into it. I don't know what day she had gone shopping, but the purchase date on the tag that you get from the thing was now 7 days on the Black Forest ham. 7 days on the Black Forest ham. And she says to me, are you going to eat that lunch meat? Not asking. But she said, are you going to eat that lunch meat? But I promise you there was no question mark at the end of that.
The actual statement was,
you are going to eat
Yeah.
lunch meat. And it's a weekend. Now, do you know what happens to you when you eat stuff that's old?
Yeah.
Bad things.
Very bad thing.
Very bad things.
Bad thing.
Do you know that I have spent my life avoiding these bad things?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, going out of the way, avoiding... Well, this is the battle I see. I see this battle. I see this battle as sure as my forefathers saw it coming over Concord, as sure as my forefathers saw it coming, the mustard gas coming to them in World War I, as they hid in the trenches, as sure as my forefathers on Iwo Jima saw the smoke clouds in the distance, I saw this battle coming.
You didn't want to eat the lunch meat, did you?
No!
Had it been opened?
Would you? No. It's from the deli.
Oh, it's been sliced.
Yeah.
This isn't stuff loaded with preserves.
Oh.
It's fresh, and it's been there for a week.
And when you open it up,
Black Forest ham.
it's a bomb.
No, it was not a bomb.
Questionable?
Everything is questionable to me. Nothing is questionable to my wife, whose giant clock is ticking so loud now, it's like Edgar Allan Poe's Telltale Heart burping under the floor. Oh, thank you.
For the reference.
Thank you.
So there was no aroma when you opened up the deli packet.
Probably not. I mean,
because-
your imagination starts to run away with you.
Because turkey can blow you away on opening and still be good to eat.
Because it's foul.
Come on, get a Senator. Come on.
No. That's
We
the
knew what he
reason.
meant.
No, foul.
Like a bird.
People say things smell foul in reference to foul.
Oh.
I'm not trying to tell a joke. I'm giving you a fact.
An
boy.
An intended double entendre.
It's an historical reference.
Yes.
You should talk to your bastard father, Richard Lederer, about that later on tonight when you're comparing word games.
So
did
quit
you eat
being Ann Horse's ass.
And when people say things smell foul, they're referring to, when they say it smells F-O-U-L, they're referring to F-O-W-L.
Yes.
Did you eat it?
Duh! I said, no, I'm not going to eat that. And that's when Mount Vesuvius erupted.
Did you have to arm wrestle her?
Didn't have to arm wrestle her. I'm like, I don't want to eat that. Do you know what happens? You'll get deathly ill.
Did she eat it?
I don't. Well, that's when I said, why don't you eat it?
Yeah.
I hate ham. Oh, what a clever response.
She bought it for you.
Yeah, and I was immediately informed I will never be shopped for again. This is the last. It was Richard Nixon
Right.
for the last time shopping at the deli. This is my last shopping experience at the deli counter.
You won't have my ham to kick out of the refrigerator anymore.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was given fair notice. There will be no more shopping for me
Wow.
because I didn't want to spend the next 3 days laid up in bed with food poisoning.
Yeah. When in doubt, throw it out.
That's what I say.
Think, wow, I don't think I bought this stuff recently. I don't think I better eat it.
And so there was definitely, that was not met well. It didn't go over well.
It wasn't anything personal.
It doesn't matter.
She ought to know you know better by
She
now.
doesn't know me by now.
After all these years.
She doesn't know me by now. She said, this isn't, I don't even think this is cute. I was like, I'm not doing this to be cute. She actually said that. She says, this isn't cute. I'm like, do you think I'm trying to be cute? Look, I'll make a funny face and do the Peter Pan move. That's cute.
You don't have to try to be cute.
No, thank you, Chainsaw.
Perhaps you could develop some coping strategies. Once you buy this meat, put it in the freezer. And
you
then
freeze
just
Philly
microwave. Sure. And
Well,
then
I said
microwave
this 4 days ago.
And microwave it when you need it 5-6 days later.
I said this 4 days ago because I'm telling you, when lunch meat comes home, the minute it's home, it's like warnings are posted throughout the house. Lunch meat must be eaten. All right. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and what do you want me to do? And so the warnings just continue and continue and continue. Although, I will contend, it was Friday. She demanded big burritos be brought home. It was Saturday she wanted to go out for lunch. It was Sunday she wanted to go out for brunch. It was Monday she wanted to go out for lunch. It was Tuesday she wanted to go 5 days.
Clearly her fault.
Yeah. Yep. You just need the plastic cedar you got on TV from the Vegematic people.
5 days she wanted to go out for lunch, with the 6th day being the day that she had bought it,
Yeah.
which is when I was golfing on Thursday, and the 7th day being yesterday. And so I boldly made my ham sandwich.
Very brave man.
Yes, I am.
Ate it? Yeah, you ate
Yes,
it. Everything's
I am.
good. Everything's fine.
I was fine. I ate it. You could tell, okay, this was right on the edge. This was right on the edge. But I did it to appease my wife.
This was yesterday?
This was yesterday.
Then you went to the Gulls game and they lost. Thanks a lot. The ham
It
whammy.
was the bad ham whammy. So I'm taking the last bite.
Uh-huh.
The storm cloud's still brewing over the family room when she'd stormed off to go get Allie,
Oh, yeah.
reminding me that this isn't cute,
Right.
calling me all sort of girly boy, Nancy boy names.
Ooh. Afraid of a little ham, are ya?
Exactly.
Wow. What a man.
And she calls me up, and I'm finishing the last bite. All right, you don't have to eat it.
David, couldn't you sneak it under your placemat or feed it to the dog or sneak something?
You don't want to do that to poor Higgy? Come on.
Well, you just throw it up in the backyard. He's going to be fine.
Wad it up in a goo ball and heave it over the fence.
But what about the neighbors?
The neighbor's dog.
Yeah, it'll attract wild animals. You
I
don't wanna
played
do that.
Russian roulette yesterday for the ham
You
sandwich,
are a live-on-the-edge kind of guy.
and I won.
And I think we're all seeing now exactly how far you will go to find excitement.
And you won. For now.
You did win for now. We're so proud of you.
What'd you do for excitement, Shell, yesterday? I played Russian roulette with a ham sandwich,
Yes,
and
you
I
did.
won. What's the matter? The right music.
Completely appropriate. You're
what I think.
absolutely right.
Guys at Miramar right now are going, cool.
Yeah, they've all removed their hats.
Yes, they are.
They're saluting you and looking skyward.
Very cool. I'd say you are very cool.
Thank you.
A very cool cat indeed.
So that was my day yesterday.
We're just not worthy.
Pretty exciting, huh?
Wow.
Are you guys like that at all? I mean, I'm really paranoid about this stuff. You sit down and you like anguish over whether you should try it or not.
Well, I usually try to force food on people who don't want it because it's been in the refrigerator too long.
What is it with you chicks?
Well, I don't want it to go to waste, and
You know, I challenged her. I said, "Why don't you eat it?" I hate ham.
I'm not in the mood. And sometimes I'll
I
take a
hate
chance on
ham.
something. I'll eat it.
Why did I say I hate ham?
Yeah.
Well, I hate ham too. Wouldn't have gotten away
Didn't
with
think
it.
of that excitement, boy, did you?
No.
You are such a dork. Oh, my gosh.
Such a joy.
Dork.
Dork, I think is what she said.
I heard joy.
David, I think you need to review how much she stands to gain with you out of the picture.
Premium payments paid in full.
Yeah.
Interesting
Yeah.
conspiracy theory there, Chris Boy.
I mean, she's going to get your half of the double wide.
That's right.
She'll wind up renting
You won't just have
another
a
pad.
wide. She'll have two wides, a double wide.
Yeah.
She'll be picking up some other guy in a little clubhouse down there at the trailer park. Listen, if we move them together, we can have a quadruple wide.
So are you done buying me lunch meat now?
I am.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you're always like, there's nothing to eat in this house.
Don't always say it.
That's how you talk.
That's how you say it, Dave! Can't imagine that she came up with a voice for you.
Let's
Should have
see.
a funny voice. for
Little
you,
visit
Dave.
from her. Doesn't eat this house. I'm never buying you lunch meat again.
But what will we eat? Come on.
I don't make any demands of you to buy lunch meat.
Yes, you
It's you know what? It's too hard when you go shopping. It's too hard. There's too much pressure.
If there's nothing to eat.
There's
so then
too-
I point out, honey, I bought lunch meat.
Do you agree with my telling of the facts?
No, I never do.
You bought it on Thursday.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
That's day one.
Right.
Friday,
Yep.
you said bring home burritos.
I called the store to make sure it was okay. They said it's fine.
Yeah, I noticed you weren't going to eat any.
I don't like ham.
Yeah, clever. I don't like rotten ham either. I don't like ham. Who doesn't like ham?
When have you ever seen me eat ham?
Ham. Every time I make a sandwich, I'll just have one bite. Oh, I knocked it upside down and sideways on the floor. Don't tell me you won't eat it now, you anal eater.
That's where you got your name, anal eater, was when your sandwich, like part of the meat fell off the side and you go, I can't eat that anymore.
You destroyed, you Northridged my sandwich.
David, you could just push it back together and it would have been fine.
No.
Ruined. It's ruined
It was
now.
all over the place. It became stew. It went from sandwich to stew.
Oh, right. The bread fell apart.
Yes. I mean, it's like you didn't eat it. You blew it up or something bad. I don't know. It's just,
You're just so particular.
you think you would know this after 13 years. I don't want to eat stuff that's going to give you bad illnesses.
It's not going to give you a bad illness.
You don't know, you didn't know that. You called me even afterwards, after swearing that this was your last deli buying experience, and told me I didn't have to.
I said
What
throw it
motivated
away.
you? What motivated you to do that?
Because I know what a baby you are. Then I'd hear about it all day. Uh-oh, what's that? Uh-oh, what's this?
Well,
It's fine. I would have eaten it if it was something good.
I think I should have the right now to insist that you take your life into your hands on your kryptonite.
Oh, I do that all the time.
What is
no,
your
you
kryptonite?
don't.
Yes, I do. No, don't even talk about it.
What's their kryptonite?
Well, I don't think I won't enforce it. I won't bring it up because you want to keep it private, but I'm going to enforce it.
You brought it up before.
Did I?
Oh, it's not...
Same as yours, Shell.
She doesn't like to fly.
Oh,
She flies, but
got
she
it,
doesn't like
got
to.
it, Got it.
And that reaches certain limits. Mm-hmm. You know?
I understand
Okay, we'll
that.
get on the big old jet plane, but I'm not taking one of those propeller planes.
I understand that. Yeah.
I think you should have to wing walk to Monterey now.
Those two are so closely related, honey.
You know, I have
Yeah.
understanding for yours, but you have no understanding for mine.
Well, it's not like you were gobbling down grub worms in the Outback.
You know what? No one ever honked on a grub worm
I
before
mean,
from food poisoning.
I saw some honking.
Here is
Those would be safer.
not from food poisoning. Here is Bert on the KGB. Bert, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Tip top, brother. How you doing?
Pretty good there, cuckoo.
What's up?
Nothing, man. I ate some bad turkey the other day.
Did you know it was bad?
Actually, I didn't. I thought it was kind of good, and it smelled all right, but
Yeah.
I guess the thing was open in the drawer, you know? And then I ate that, and then next thing you know, Tuesday, I was sick as a dog, brother.
Yep. See, it's not good for you.
Yeah, I had the runs, and then... Sorry, too much information for there, Shelley, huh?
Well, now we know what that smell was last night. It was Bert and his bad turkey.
But now, finally, 3 days later, I'm finally clearing up, and I'm able to breathe again. I mean, I was totally congested, and...
He's off the oxygen.
You got congested from bad turkey?
Oh, I guess. It's just everything, sinuses, I guess, it just made everything kick in.
All right.
How old was the turkey?
Say again?
How old was the turkey?
I guess it was only a week old. I mean, it seemed all right, you know, but I guess I paid the penalty, you know?
Yeah. See, there's no reason to gamble with this stuff. There's no reason.
You
I
need
hear
a
you,
food
brother.
tester, David.
What's that?
You need a food tester. Somebody who will eat your food, and then if it's okay...
Yeah, but you got to give him 5 hours.
Yeah.
It doesn't work,
I mean,
Chris.
it's like I'm hungry now.
There's just so much pressure when lunch meat is brought into the house. Warnings go up.
Oh, you're such a baby.
Sirens start blaring. Lunch meat, lunch
I
meat.
wonder if you heat... I mean, would you ever heat up the ham? 'Cause
Why?
That might kill some of the stuff.
No.
If it was bad stuff.
I still hold as the really damning piece of evidence that she wouldn't try it herself.
No, I don't like ham.
Who doesn't like
I would
ham?
eat off the push carts in Tijuana. I would've-
Everybody loves ham. Ham is delicious.
You eat off the push carts in
You
Tijuana?
got, I eat
Oh, my
it
God.
anywhere, anytime. Yeah, I'm not.
Here is Chris on the KGB. What's up there, Chris?
Oh, man, same thing, but with turkey. I was under the gun from my wife. Eat the turkey, you know.
Brought
and-
lunch meat. She didn't want it to go bad. She'd rather
Yeah.
you near
Exactly.
death. She'd
And when
rather
I-
you have a near-death experience.
Exactly. And then when I opened up the package, the tips of the turkey where it was carved were just barely green, you know. And I kind of looking at it, it kind of had a hint of green. And then I smelled it a few times, and I'm like, gosh, you know, I don't want to waste this.
Yeah.
Made a sandwich. Maybe 2-3 hours later, my weekend was gone. Wasted. So I
Listen to her laugh.
will never
And see, that's
make that
another thing.
mistake again.
That's another.
Sorry.
Do you hear my wife laughing?
Yeah.
That's another thing. If I had gotten sick from this, she would have laughed and laughed and
Laughing
laughed.
because you're
Yeah.
probably-
No, you would have. I know
probably
you.
a
I know
whale
you
right
so
now.
well. You would have laughed all week while I was sick.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
She
you would.
laughs at a man's pain.
That's right.
I lived through you, Dave. We have
You
too
know
many
what,
things
Dave?
in
I
common.
probably would.
So,
Well, I'm sorry for you, Chris.
all right, love your show.
I love yours. You would have. You would have laughed at me because you call up clapping and singing when it rains on on Thursday.
You know what? Did you tell what you did to me when I went to the bathroom at the golf tournament?
I heard about this.
You have it coming to you.
That hardly constituted ruining 3 days of your life.
That was so mean.
It was,
That was pretty good.
mean.
We stopped at the turn.
There were a lot of people there too.
2 guys. There were 2 guys in our foursome.
That's enough.
We stopped at the turn, and she went on her side, the ladies' room. I went on my side. Mm-hmm. And while she was in there,
Those guys they were laughing so hard. And then I came out and you said, "Honey, how's your diarrhea?"
all right, don't buy any more lunch meat.
Okay.
And then we won't run into this problem again, okay?
I won't.
All right.
I'm done.
The pressure. Good.
Well, you always beg me to buy it, and then I buy it, and then you don't eat it.
Here's Kirsten here on the KGB. What's up there, Kirsten?
Yes, well, I've had this little epiphany while I'm listening to you guys, and I
Tell me.
realized just this morning my poor husband had a cereal with really bad milk, which I didn't tell him. I poured his bowl, he ate it.
You knew it was bad milk.
Well,
You
no, I
knew it
didn't-
was bad.
I honestly didn't know then, but then I smelled it for my bowl, and it was horrible. And so I'll see how the rest of the day goes for him. But and I do have to admit that if I smell something and it doesn't smell great, I'll have him taste it, and I'll tell him, I go, "Will you taste this and see if it's good?" So there may be a little power thing that we're doing with our husbands on a subconscious level that we don't realize.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, you don't even realize it.
Yeah. Here's some poison milk. Oh, I'm sorry, I gave you poison milk. Thank you,
I'll
Kirsten.
keep my fingers crossed. I'll get some kaopectate, and we'll see how the day goes.
That's a good
All
idea.
right, here is this Aaron?
Yeah, this is Aaron.
What's going on, buddy?
Got a hint for you. A little trick to play back on him for that.
Go ahead.
Anytime lunch meat or any kind of perishable stuff comes in the house that you think's not going to get eaten in time, you need to, every night at around midnight snack time, go out and take a serving's worth and throw it in the trash. So
Oh.
it looks like it gets eaten, and then there'll be none left when it's back.
You do not live with the Quincy that I live with. I could pack that lunch up and take it to work, and when I got home, I'd have to do a tongue DNA scraping for McDonald's.
To make sure you'd actually consumed it.
It's not going to work for me.
Oh, no. Well, that's all I got for you.
Well, that's not enough.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. I did my part yesterday.
Okay. But then you said throw the rest out.
Damn right I
I
did.
told you the date. I said, you know what? This is about a week old. I'll call the store.
You know what? The store can say whatever they want. They're not the ones who are going to spend 3 days with food poisoning. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you thought that was going to give me such relief.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Especially since they don't know how it's been stored. They're not sure the temperature. I mean, all these things are variables.
And in light of your very comforting, I'm not going to try it. Oh, well, then give me extra helpings.
There's that package of turkey in there too, hon.
That turkey,
Yes.
the one that you bought?
No, the one
that I bought.
in the freezer.
That's what I bought. What's the difference on that one?
I don't know.
It's chock full of preservatives
Oh,
and
is that it?
chemicals.
Oh,
That
okay.
stuff will be good next Christmas.
Oh, good.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
That stuff is just fine. You got to know how to shop.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right, Toots.
Hang on.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, who's that? Ellie?
What?
How you doing, honey?
Good.
How come you're not at school?
I don't know.
You are going to school today, aren't you?
No.
Sing the Poppy song.
Yeah, I want to hear the Poppy song, Ellie. Well, she'll
She's
never
sick
do
from
it.
eating the turkey, the ham, or whatever.
She'll never sing it. Hey, Beth.
I don't know.
Promise her.
Puppies, golden puppies. Closing up an evening when my day is done. Out of California, flower of the street, blooming from the mountains to the Golden Gate.
Nice. What'd you have to promise her?
Candy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a song from her little school spring sing.
Adorable. Lovely.
All right. See you later, Toots. Be golfing all day.
Okay, I'll run a sandwich over to you on the course, babe.
I'll show you what a 3-iron's good for. You bring that sandwich over to me, okay?
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. We'll be right back.
KGB.
We get email here at the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Radio Show, and we're glad to get it. The email address, dsc@101kgb.com. And a listener writes, Dave, I was listening to your show this morning. He's speaking of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
When you brought up the topic of dangerous lunch meat in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
What got me here is that your wife got mad at you for not eating it. What is the big deal? If you don't want to eat it, you shouldn't have to. Dave, what goes on in your house goes on in just about every married home in America. And it goes way beyond lunch meat. People everywhere just accept that our wives can bitch and complain all that they want, and it's okay. I was watching an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, and Ray and his wife were having a fight over her not having any life outside the family. Ray tells her to go out to a movie or do something for herself. This way he wouldn't feel guilty about golfing in the morning. She refuses. He then realizes that she's just trying to be a martyr. So he golfs anyway. Let's see where this is going.
Yep. No.
One yes, one no. One man says yes. One woman says no.
Well, keep going. I'm sure I'll get it.
That night, Dave, my wife was yelling at me about not ever taking her to Mom's Night Out. The exact same thing. When I walk in the door on this night every week, I pull out an extra $20 and I tell her to take off and do something. I don't know if she needs more or not, but she never goes. And then when she's in a bad mood, she brings up that she never goes out on Mom's Night. What's with that? What, is that my fault? Why can guys be so casual about life and women in general be so uptight? It's so okay that they make sitcoms about it and we all laugh at ourselves. Well, Dave, it's time for men to take their lives back. Take control. Yeah, hon, I'll take out the trash when I'm good and ready. I'll give the kids a bath when I feel like getting off the couch. I'll feed the dog during the next commercial break. Listen, I don't like 7-day-old deli ham, and I'm not going to eat it. We need to change our response system to defend ourselves. Oh, our wives can yell at us in public, and we're the assholes. We yell at our wives in public, and we're the assholes.
That's right.
We need the days of John Wayne back. In his old movies, he'd take his feisty vixens, put them over his knee, and give them a few well-deserved slaps on their round rear ends. Think about the quiet man, Dave. John Wayne drags Maureen O'Hara barefoot over a mile, beats up her brother, and makes her go home to make dinner, which she does happily. Now, there's a woman. Today, any man doing this would be arrested and considered a male chauvinist.
That's right.
We are the sleeping giant, Dave. It's time to rally the troops and figure out how to get this thing under our control again. It's time to take to the airwaves in search of a solution. Do men exist anymore? Anywhere? You're oddly silent through that, Shell.
I was yelling things. You couldn't hear me because the music was so loud.
What were you yelling?
Well, I took issue with some of that letter.
Such as?
Well, I don't think you should yell at anyone. I don't think she should yell at him. He shouldn't yell at her. No yelling.
David, my exuberance has me spent. I was hanging on every word.
You're not even married. You're not even in a significant relationship.
You don't need to be married to understand. He's you know what? He's married through me. He lives a married life vicariously through me.
He lives in a house where the trash never gets taken out.
He endures the same pain when I bring up the horrors of the ham.
Oh.
The ham horrors.
Well, you did save my life with your experience.
How's that?
Well, I went home yesterday and looked in the drawer where it says meat and snacks. I found some turkey. I don't know how long it had been there. but it had the, you know how when oil mixes with water and a rainbow forms?
Yeah.
All over the turkey. Just a big, bright rainbow.
That's bold.
Yeah.
You know, Shell, it's like...
Thank God I threw it away.
It's like when people in this country try to make things good in other countries, make things right, just because we don't have the suffering and the starvation and the pestilence and the downtrodden poor in this country doesn't mean that we can't feel the hurt and cry out for the pain of those who do.
You're sounding very democratic, and I'm very proud of you.
I said that just to appeal to you.
You
I
are
really don't
just
give a
like
rat's ass
Governor
about any of
Davis.
this.
You want to share the pain. And that's what you're doing with Dave, living vicariously his marriage, sharing the pain. How incredibly democratic of you.
You know,
Welcome back.
It was late last night. We were shutting down the house, and I'm going out. I'm looking around the house for things. I don't know what it was. And I hear from the bedroom what I'm getting lately, and probably a lot of people are getting this during this power crisis of ours.
Oh, go ahead, turn on every light.
And so I didn't turn on any lights. I didn't turn on any lights.
I mean, lights that you would leave on overnight?
As I shriveled like a frightened turtle, I didn't turn on a single light to help light my path. And I'm barefoot, and I stubbed my pinky toe on one of the stupid decoration things that are in the family room. Shooty! And you know what I did?
Shooty's fault.
And you know what I did?
You
I
screamed
turned
at her.
on every light in the house. And I said, I shouted from the family room to my bedroom. My bedroom.
Right.
Where my wife sleeps. I shouted, if you don't like it, you get a bitch. Take it down the road and jump it.
Sure.
I slept on the couch last night.
Yeah. Probably tonight, too.
It's KGB.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man song.
He's the man. He's the man.
I don't take no crap from anybody else but you. I wear the pants around here when I finish with your laundry. Because I'm a guy you don't want to fight. When I say jump, you say yeah, right. I'm the man of this house until you get home.
He's the man. He's the man.
What I say goes around here, right out the window. And I don't want to hear a lot of whining, so I'll shut up. The sooner you learn who's boss around here, the sooner you can give me my orders, dear. Because I'm head honcho around here, but calling my head.
He's the man. He's the man.
And I can have sex any time that you want. Because I'm a man who has needs, but they're not that important. And don't expect any flowers from me, because if I'm not mistaken, you prefer jewelry. I'm the king of my castle when you're not around.
He's the man. He's the man.
And I'll drink and watch sports whenever I want to get in trouble. And I'll come home when I'm good and ready to sleep on the couch. Because a man's got to do what a man's got to do, and I'm going to do what you tell me to, because I'm top dog around here, but I've been neutered.
He's the man. He's the man. You the man.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. The DSC.
Handcuffs and ankle chains must be securely fastened. Exits are clearly marked.
But you will not be using them.
If you use them, you will be shot.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
1015 KGB.
All right, let's turn to the Dean of American Sportscasters now, and for a recap on the world of sports, including a possible Hall of Fame introduction as a San Diego Padre, let's turn now and say, hello, Cookie Randall.
Hello again, everybody, in the sports world. Well, last night, Ricky Henderson led off the first inning with a triple. Next batter, Mark Kotsay.
A line shot left side, base hit, bang, bang. Kotsay drills one to left field. In comes Ricky, 1-0 San Diego. 2 men have been up, and the Padres have a run across And a runner at first.
Atlanta starter Greg Maddux. He'll never make it in the bigs.
Maddux delivers up the middle, and that's a base hit. He saw the fastball. He hit the fastball. Coming on to score is Donaldo Mendez. 2-0 Padres over Greg Maddux in the fourth inning. Clutch, 2-out knock by Mark Kotsay.
Padre pitcher Kevin Jarvis allowed just 1 run on 4 hits in 7 innings work and helped his own cause.
Pitches up the middle. Jarvis, a base hit. Believe it or not, Magadan scores. Ben Davis coming on home. The throw, not in time. A clutch 2-out, 2 RBI single by Kevin Jarvis.
Padres beat the Braves 7-1. They swamped them last night at the Q. Their 5-game win streak has pushed them to the 500 mark, 16-16. Only a game and a half behind the first-place Dodgers, who dropped 1 to the Marlins last night. Mark Kotsay, 3 for 5. Ricky Henderson, 3 for 5. Ricky is hitting .313 with 20 hits. Just 66 hits away from 3,000 career. He's also on target to break Ty Cobb's all-time runs scoring record. Looks like he's going to reach both milestones this year, at least at this pace, as a Padre. Oh, my, and he says he's indicated before that when, not if, when he is elected to the Hall of Fame, he would wear a Padre cap. Nothing official. We won't hold him to it, but that's where his sentiments are right now.
Also last night, at least 7, maybe 8 bases stolen. I mean, the total offensive package last night by the Padres.
Tony Gwynn back 2 for 4. The Padres host the Braves again tonight. Bobby Jones, first pitch, 7:05 at the Q, only a game and a half behind the first-place Dodgers. Oh, my. Meanwhile, in the National Bat,
I don't see how it could possibly be pleasurable for a woman. I just don't think it's natural. You're not supposed to go up there. To tell you the truth, I don't know how men do it either.
You're not curious? Just to try something new?
I'm just not into it.
So space exploration is definitely out for you?
Definitely. I mean, more power to any woman who wants to be an astronaut. I just wouldn't do it. Frankly, I'd rather take it up the butt.
Skip-Ball Association. Milwaukee talking Charlotte to take a 2-zip lead there, and the Lakers are up 2-0 on Sacramento after Shaquille O'Neal scored 43 points with 20 rebounds last night, 96-90. The leader of a business group trying to bring the NBA to Memphis says private investors may have to contribute $20 million towards a $250 million arena, primarily financed by the taxpayers. The FedEx Corporation has offered to buy naming rights to the stadium and team, reportedly for around $100 million. You can hear it now. The FedEx 5 have absolutely, positively lost 101-87. Reminds us of the news that the Starbucks coffee company, Starbucks, purchased the NBA Seattle Supersonics and the changes that have occurred up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Double Espresso Cafe Mocha with a light dusting of Nutmeg Stadium.
All right. In other sports, David.
Well, Chainsaw, needless to say,
8:35 and 15 seconds. This is your 101.5 KJB Sports Network. Oh, my.
You got it locked on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the 101.5 KGB FM San Diego.
And she was lying in the grass, and she could hear the highway breathing, and she could see a nearby factory. She's making sure she is not dreaming. See the lights of her neighbor's house, and now she's starting to rise. Take a minute to concentrate, and she opens up her eyes. The
Victoria. How you doing?
Hi, Dave. How are you? Love your show.
I love yours.
Oh, thanks.
What's going on, girl?
You know what? I just wanted to call and let you know that, if you want the perfect June Cleaver, I'll turn into June Cleaver for you if you can find me the perfect man that will, bring home the bacon, that will actually work so I don't have to. Because trying to do everything and be that perfect person that you're looking for, that will know when that meat is bad to throw it out, and have that house clean and have the food on the table and everything when you get home, that's so hard to find nowadays, working a full job and everything.
Well, all the good ones are taken, apparently, Victoria.
Well, I guess I'm going to be single the rest of my life because there's no such thing as them good ones anymore.
You cannot find a working man?
They're hard. When you're gone 12 hours a day, trust that the working men are few and far between on the nightlife. When you get home, you got a kid to take care of. That's it,
So you're a single mom.
I'm a single mom.
How old are you, Victoria?
40.
And how long have you been a single mom?
All my life? Well, not all my life.
She
All
was
your child's life.
born a single mom.
Wow. No, like about 2 months after my first was born.
How convenient.
Yeah, well.
For him.
Well, I had to make a choice, and when you're 27 years old and the father of your child is chasing after 16-year-olds,
Picky. This is exactly the point right there.
You know what? It's time for you to go to the gym and shape up and take a little, it's like, hey, this is what he likes, then that's what I'm going to become.
You know what?
16, nobody can do that.
If you don't want a fat woman, you should never get her pregnant.
Here's a point.
Well, that's not true because every woman who's been pregnant isn't fat.
That's true, but you know what? When you start looking at the 16-year-old when she's 7 months pregnant.
Really, 16?
He was chasing 16-year-olds when I was 7 months pregnant.
That's dangerous.
It took me till 2 months after the baby was born to say, you know what? I got to send you on your way, dude.
That is tough on the old self-esteem.
What do you think that so many women are single moms nowadays? Because the men do that. They go out, their wife gets pregnant, she starts to get chubby in the belly, and next thing he's looking at every woman out there. I've seen it a million times.
Now, I know when you're pregnant that your body goes through many significant radical chemical changes.
Oh, sure.
Hormones and whatnot. Is this when you develop the genes which cause you to have intense...
bitchiness?
Unbelievable luncheon meat issues?
Are you expecting, Dave?
The ham horrors.
Are you going to be another daddy again soon?
Absolutely not. The pipelines have been blocked.
They've been blown up. It's like the bridge over the River Kwai.
That's right. Passageway has been denied.
Obliterated.
That's it.
Well, it's probably a smart move on your part.
I am cut, cauterized, and capped with stainless steel, baby.
And I learned the same lesson after 2 kids myself.
Yep.
It's tough. Being a parent is really hard nowadays. And
No, this has nothing to do with parenting. This is just getting along.
Yeah.
oh, you know what? Getting along isn't as hard as it seems. To some people,
I don't know. I was trying to get along last night by leaving the lights off, and I stubbed my pinky toe.
Well, how long have the decorative items been in the den? I mean, is it something that you just, maybe, you forgot?
And
I'm on that side no matter what. She can take a crap on your head, and there has to be a good reason for it.
So when you stubbed your pinky toe, did you yell at her, or did she yell at you for waking her up?
Oh, no, she was awake. I was out sealing up the house.
Mm-hmm.
Turn on all the lights.
My history is the man gets hurt, and it hurts really bad, and the woman goes, "Oh, honey, are you okay?" And he says, "I'm fine, just leave me alone."
Right. Exactly.
And that's where the fight starts. And if you could say, and if a man could just calm down and say, yes, it just hurts,
I don't believe, Victoria, that you have ever stubbed your pinky toe.
We've all stubbed our toes. It hurts, but it passes. You don't die. It's not like your leg falls
Well,
off.
it's pretty obvious when we're writhing in pain.
Why,
You
sugar
don't-
darling, is there something wrong?
Yeah, exactly. What a stupid question.
Well, I stubbed my pinky toe last night, though, for no good reason. No good reason at all. See, I had to turn on a light to help light my path. But apparently if you turn on a light for 10 seconds, next thing you know, you're in the poorhouse.
No, you don't need that pinky toe anyway.
It's evolving away. You won't even have one 100 years from now.
Well, then you know what?
Flop it off.
I would prefer that it evolved off rather than got stubbed off without anesthetic.
Come on, bite a bullet. Get over it.
Oh,
Move on.
man. I mean, every time I think about it, I wince. It was a full-on stub.
Well, that's nasty. That's
full
just horrible.
stubbage.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep.
Does that hurt more, or does it hurt more when you stub your big toe?
Pinky toe.
Pinky toe.
Pinky toe.
Right.
You know what really hurts?
What?
Cutting your toe off.
Oh.
And I didn't yell at anyone when I did it.
You cut your toe off.
Okay, I gotta go now.
Nothing else to do. Bored. Sitting around on a Sunday. What are we going to do? How'd you cut your toe off?
16-year-old.
I got it caught a bicycle spoke when I was a little girl.
Wait, what?
I got it caught a bicycle spoke when I was a little girl.
Yeah. Did they?
Actually, I didn't.
Did they put it back on?
Nope.
No.
You're 9-toed?
Yeah?
I gotta go. See you.
Maybe. I mean, you don't
I had to
have
sever the
hang up.
ties right there.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that.
Here is Chris on the KGB. What's up there, Chris?
Didn't Jelly stub her toe and take a day off work?
A
Talking
week.
about, oh, get over it.
And there were months and months of rehab, acupuncture, specialists,
Exactly.
scientists, until they finally determined, oh, it's a sliver.
Oh, a sliver. It was a giant stick in my toe.
Yeah, that's called a sliver.
It was a giant goat head sticker.
It was probably
It's
one
an
of those
inch
decorative
long.
things in Dave's house.
What's that?
It was probably something decorative like what's in your house. Lights off.
It was jammed sideways through my big toe.
Oh, yeah. I mean, months and months and months of rehab, surgery,
Nobody even
acupuncture
knew.
specialists.
The experts were like, I don't see anything in there. And then it popped out about a month later.
Because the sliver is like that.
It's huge. I saved it. It's at home under the spotlight on the wall.
Uh-huh.
You've seen it.
I have not.
You haven't seen the toe stick?
You keep making up stories about me coming to your house. Why do you do this with other people?
I thought I had shown you the toe stick.
I need to know if you're talking to other people about this, because you make up stories about me a lot these days. You've been to my house. Remember when you were over there?
You saw the toe stick.
You know, if you believe some of the stories, it's one of the bigger pricks she's had in her life. Oh.
No, you still hold the record.
Yeah.
In Shelley's defense, it is a pretty good sized
You've seen
sticker.
it.
I've been there, David, and I have seen the shrine.
It's that long.
It's pretty good sized.
Here is Chris next here on the KGB. Chris, I'm glad you called. What's going on?
Hey, just wanted to let you know the best way to find a woman that wants to stay home and, you know, take care of you and, you know, clean the house and cook and all that, and doesn't want to worry about a job, is to import them from overseas.
Yeah, you got to go to a different country. I'm starting to think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
You find
yeah.
yourself a grateful import.
And I did that. I found me a grateful Australian that she really wants to take care of
It's a
it.
pygmy.
Oh, even better.
How tall is she?
She's, about 5 foot.
I got a tall pygmy.
Well, got a tall one, yep. And
Yeah.
she's, you know, good looking. All she cares about is take care of her looks and take care of me. You know,
Yeah.
I get up in the morning and...
How many times would you guess? How many times out of the year would you guess you have to warn about exporting her back to Australia to make her watch Survivor every night? Yep, that's going to be you
that
eating
was,
a tickhead.
That was the once a week thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it keeps her happy. You know, she sits there and gets up, makes breakfast every morning, and I come home for lunch, and lunch is on the table. I go back to work and come home, dinner's on the table.
That's so you've got it all figured out. You find yourself a grateful import.
Watch a little TV, then she's on the table, and it's a good night.
And how long you been married now, Chris?
Let's see, 2 years.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart move right there.
Yeah.
How long has she been in the country now?
She's been here, I brought her over for about 6 months before we got married, so about 2 years.
Little test drive, make sure you wanted it before you bought it.
Oh, yeah,
Sure,
it's
yeah.
like a car.
Is she allowed to socialize at all with other women in the neighborhood?
Oh, yeah, get along great.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They'll teach her soon enough.
And she'll
In
find
fact, I think
herself
he's holding
right
classes.
back in the outback, eating kangaroo heads for dinner.
No, all she really has to do is have a child, and then she's here as long as she wants.
Well, she's here as long as she wants now because just change the paperwork and she can work and do whatever she wants here.
Hang on, Chris. Amy wants to say hi to you and acknowledge your greatness. Go ahead, Amy.
Hey, that is such crap.
Huh? What's the matter, Amy?
Oh my God, that is such crap.
Yeah,
I am
That's what I was
bred
thinking.
USA, and I take care of my man.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delaware.
The Delaware's not part of the United States. No wonder.
That's an import, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Europe or something.
That's just an eastern island that we said, we need an even 50.
Yeah.
It may be small, but that is such crap.
Explain what you mean by it being crap.
You know, my man is happy. He comes home, I take care of him. He has no wants, no needs, and our relationship is still 50-50.
Yeah. We'll get him on the phone someday.
How is it 50-50 if he has no wants or needs?
Well, whenever we make any decisions that we have to make, regarding us, the relationship, the house, whatever, it's 50-50, but he comes home, dinner's made, I get my time off, he gets his time off.
You mean sometimes you get your way?
Sure.
Well, then he's not happy.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Taken care of first.
Amy.
You're just not allowing him to be unhappy.
What color is the sun on your planet? Come on. If you're getting your way, then he's not happy. That's the way guys are.
He's happy, too. He gets his way just as much as I get mine. As a matter of fact, he probably gets his way more than I get mine.
Well, as soon as he gets his way all the time, then he's going to be happy, okay? Until then, that's just what he's telling you so he doesn't have to get an earful.
Don't fool yourself.
Please, Amy. I mean, how old are you? How old are you, Amy?
31.
All right, time to grow up, honey. All right, gotta go. Bye-bye. Thanks very much there, Chris.
No problem.
See you later, buddy. Bye.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw! Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. We'll be right back. KGB.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Summers, and Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw have the best show I've ever heard. And they all use their butt master, too.
And our butts look really good.
And their butts look really good.
This is Doc Severinsen. Dave, Shelley, Chainsaw. That should be Chainsaw. Well, I just changed your name, you mother. Would you guys just shut up and play some music?
You have me
think I'm going crazy.
Wait a minute. This could be some kind of scam.
The DOJ!
Or possibly scamola.
As long as everybody's here,
Chat away. I'll just amuse myself with some pornographic playing cards.
KGB.
1015 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Been a while since we have done this. You call your radio reverend at 570-1015. Confess your sins in the radio confessional. It's been a couple of weeks and the Reverend Dave was suffering proportionately. Little build-up issue. Here to tell you about it now, this is the Reverend Dave and Lash Wednesday on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the 1015 KGB.
All right, time to come forth. Sinners now, 888-570-1015. We had no Lash Wednesday last week.
Yeah.
The Reverend is suffering from SRS.
SRS?
Sin Retention Syndrome. To commemorate it, we have giant blue candles burning on the altar this morning.
I know what a painful time this is for you.
Yes.
And how cranky you can be with
Yes.
that sinning release.
I have to wear my very loose robes today.
Well, they look lovely on you.
Thank you. Here's the way it works. You come forth and you tell me what sin you have committed against humanity. I don't care if it happened yesterday or years and years ago. You'll tell me your story and you will be whipped by the Reverend's most righteous high holy bull whip. And if your sin is judged to be the sin-siniest sin of them all, it's $101 cash money for you. From the Reverend's collection plate. We begin with Sinner Angel. Hello, Angel.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Nice to have you here on Lash Wednesday.
Thank you, Reverend Dave.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, went to the river a couple years ago, and there was this guy being a real creep. So he was wasted. He passed out on a boat. So we figured, what are we going to do to get back to this guy? Because he was being a real creep. So we took a condom. We put a little bit of mayonnaise in it, took a hot dog in. And, he had his swim trunks.
Hold on. I'm working the visual.
Okay.
You got a condom.
We put a little bit of mayonnaise in it.
Was it mayonnaise or Miracle Whip?
It was, I don't know, it was one of the two.
There's
Probably
a big
mayonnaise.
difference. One is tangy.
I don't like the Miracle Whip.
I don't remember.
One is zingy and tangy. The other is creamy and refreshing.
I prefer Miracle Whip myself.
So
But,
does the Reverend.
Really?
Yes, the Reverend likes the kick.
I don't care for the kick.
We're talking about eating, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So you took a condom, some Miracle Whip, and a wiener.
And we just barely put it in the crack of his butt. And we took the hot dog out, so when he woke up the next morning, he had a condom.
He had a condom where you least want it.
Where you least want it. Oops. And so, needless to say, the rest of the trip, he was a very nice guy. Very quiet. Very quiet. Oh.
It's very, very good, Angel. Can I put you on hold?
Sure.
Take a seat outside.
Okay.
Wait for the Reverend.
That is world-class sinning. Couldn't be more proud.
101.5 KGB FM San Diego. Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show with Mother's Day fewer than 24 hours away. What better time than now to play back Embarrassing Moms? The way it works, you get on the phone, you tell us the most embarrassing thing your mom had ever done to you. Then we're going to call your mom. If the two embarrassing moments match, you're a winner on Embarrassing Moms. Let's go to the phones now on the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the 101.5 KGB.
Kim is next here on Embarrassing Moms. Hey, Kim.
Hi.
How you doing, girl?
Good. Yep.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Great.
Most embarrassing thing Mother ever did to you?
Oh, good Lord. I was 13, and back then...
Nothing embarrasses you when you're 13.
Oh, boy. This is pretty bad. When I was that age, she and I used to go on about 2-mile walks every night. And...
Talk about that not-so-fresh feeling, or...
No.
Oh, okay.
And, she used to cook dinner, and then we'd go. Well, anyways, that night she picked something that I guess didn't agree with her, and so about a half a mile away from home, she starts running and screaming.
Running and screaming?
Yeah, and so I guess it was her diarrhea that kicked in.
Did she make it safely home?
No.
She Uda pooped.
She made it to the Jack in the Box.
Oh, no.
But the thing is that she, when she got into the bathroom area,
Yeah.
the girls' bathroom was locked. Somebody was in there, so she's banging on the door. Nobody, will let her in, and so she runs into the men's bathroom, and she messed up the wall. And she had to throw her underwear.
Okay. What's Mom's name?
Diana.
The little peach?
Diana Broderick, get on the phone.
Let's dial her up and see if she remembers that happy, happy day. And you were how old?
13.
Yeah. And you had to walk out of there with Mom.
Oh, I had to hear her calling me from the bathroom.
Why was she calling you?
She was calling me to ask me if the other person in the bathroom had gotten out so she could transfer to the women's bathroom.
Transfer.
Oh.
Triage.
Yeah.
And this was the Jack in the Box where you probably went and hung out after school.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go. Stand by.
That's tragic.
That's pretty bad.
It is.
Oh, bad. Oh, it's this. I might need a wraparound. Oh.
Hello? Is Diana there, please?
This is she.
Hi, Diana. How you doing, girl?
Tired.
Oh, just flat out tuckered out, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I got Kim on the phone if you want to say hi to Kim.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, listen, Diana, we're on the radio over here in San Diego doing a little contest this morning called Embarrassing Moms. We're doing this in honor doing this in honor of Mother's Day. And it's a real easy contest, and Kim stands to win a lot of prizes.
Well, that's an easy one.
Well, we asked Kim, what's the most embarrassing thing your mother ever did to you?
Oh, no.
She told us a story.
Oh, no.
If you can tell
She
us
did
what
not.
if
She did not.
if you can tell us what the story was,
I bet I could.
well, what was it?
Oh, God.
What was it?
Okay. Years ago, I was making Chinese food, and a couple hours later, we decided we're going on a 5-mile walk, something like that.
Okay.
We didn't plan it very well. It was in a residential area. And on the way back, I got this little rumbly in my tummy.
Rumbly in the tumbly.
Yeah.
Was it the poo-poo platter?
I believe at one point, when I got the first morning, I stopped at a laundromat, but there was no bathroom.
Oh, dear.
So then I started walking a little faster.
How convenient you were at a laundromat.
I think you might have stayed there.
Yeah, well. So I started walking a little faster.
I heard you were running and screaming into the night.
Well, first I started walking fast.
You can't run very well with that kind of condition.
Oh,
You take
no.
little
It
teeny
just made
tiny
it worse.
steps.
Made it worse.
Yeah.
Kind of like stimulated things to go faster.
Sure it did.
So I started running because it was like things were running.
Right.
Then to top it off, I get to Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box?
Oh, no.
What did Jack ever do to you?
Sorry, Jack.
Yeah. Hey, Kim?
Yes?
We, Diana?
Yes?
We have tape of that moment.
Harry, are you in there?
Be right out!
I hope you're not using the toilet. It's broken.
What?
The toilet doesn't flush.
I don't know if she told you, but there was a lady in the bathroom, and I'm standing outside.
I heard you had to wait for her to finish so you could be transferred.
Well, I ended up
Did they
going in the
airlift you?
men's room.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And Kim had to stand out there and go, my dad is in there.
Well, Diana, that's not the story Kim told us, but thanks for sharing. Wouldn't that be something? No, I was talking about the time, that your bra was sticking out.
Right, whatever.
But thanks, Mom. Kim, you're a winner.
Cool.
Want to hang with us on the deck of the Tarawa this Friday, the 25th of May?
Definitely.
And we got tickets for you to see Pearl Harbor, the movie, too.
That's even better.
We're all very, very sorry for your abuse
extremely.
that you suffered, Kim. Hold on, we'll get you in touch with a counselor. All right.
And a janitor.
101 KGB. San Diego. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. We'll be right back. KGB.
Hi, I'm here at Fuller Ford beside a super-equipped F-150 Super Cab XLT.
Attention Kmart shoppers, one of the last Blue Light specials was the Ultratech digital watch for $399. Yes, $399. If you missed this amazing deal, there'll be another Blue Light special soon at Kmart.
All right, let's bring it back for part 2 of Embarrassing Moms. Wrapping it up for you now on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, the eve of Mother's Day on the 101.5 KGB.
In the middle of my lunch, there's a guy on TV. I'd like to talk to you about diarrhea. Really? I don't want to talk to you. It's always the same commercial. It's always a guy, folks, who gets the diarrhea at a bad time. As if there was an ideal time to get the runs. Like in your life, this would be a great time to get diarrhea, don't you think? You know what I mean? The sun's out, we're on the Ferris wheel. What are we waiting for here, Tom?
I mean, but that's always the commercial, right? Commercial is always like two guys and one guy like, good luck on the scaffold, Bob. I'll need it with this diarrhea, Jim. When would be a good time to get that? When? A romantic situation? You know, honey, the kids are away and we've got both bathrooms to ourselves. I'm thinking we'd chill this bottle of Mexican water I've been saving. You put that shrimp salad under the heat lamp. You know what I mean? There are only two good times to get diarrhea. Only two good times. When you're behind in your reading and when your cellmate makes his move.
That's awesome. What a great defense mechanism.
Yeah.
It's like that James Bond card that can drop an oil slick anytime it needs. Big burly cellmate slipping and falling all over the place. All right, Angela, enough waiting. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right. We're doing Embarrassing Moms here this morning in honor of Mother's Day. All I need to know is the most embarrassing thing your mother ever did to you.
Okay. You sure you're ready for that?
I'm ready.
Okay. It's La Jolla. It's August. It's a beautiful morning. It's the day of my wedding. Okay?
Lovely.
Okay. I chose my mother as my maid of honor and my two sisters as my bridesmaids. They came all the way out from Montana, and we had this beautiful thing all set up and ready to go, except for, dresses, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, we're getting ready to walk down the aisle. Everybody's gathered around, and we have just one singer. He prepared and wrote a song, and it was just his voice. Okay, so all you hear is his voice and the waves crashing on the beach. It's beautiful. And then my mother, the maid of honor, starts to walk down the aisle, and all you hear is flip, flop, flip, flop.
What, was Abramowitz there?
My mother put on flip-flops with her dress that had a big blue ladybug on them. You know, the kind you can buy at the 99-cent store?
Yeah, and have a lot of change left over from your $1
and a weird
bill.
plastic top
Jeez.
with a big blue ladybug. Nice. She told me she didn't have the right shoes, but not to worry about it, honey. Everything will work out.
Now, did the dress cover the shoes?
No, because they had short dresses on.
Oh.
Because it was August.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it made the heel-slapping flip-flop noise?
You could hear it above everything else. My jaw just dropped, and I was like, oh, my God.
That's why spies never wear flip-flops. You just can't sneak around in those things.
I was glad that the pictures were digital because I could color heels on her.
Yeah.
The pictures, so.
Let's see if Mom remembers that. Where are we calling?
Montana.
Montana.
I was just going to be mad.
Here we go.
I never told her how to.
Don't worry, I'll smooth it out.
Yeah, right. I listen to you every morning.
Oh, so you know better?
Yeah, I do. I know better.
She won't be mad, I promise. What's Mom's name?
Ginger.
Hello?
Can I speak to Ginger, please?
She's not here.
Damn it. Where can I reach her?
She went to Billings to go grocery
She picking up the pound of mayonnaise I told her to get.
Oh, probably.
Told her to get a pound of mayonnaise and a enema hose. Big funnel.
Who's this?
This is JR.
How you doing, JR?
I'm doing all right.
What,
That's my cousin.
It's your cousin?
Yeah.
That's cousin JR. Hey, I got your cousin Angela on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah. See you, JR.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's too bad Mom's not available.
See, they have to drive an hour into town to go grocery shopping, so kind of an all-day event.
Well, we could see why a wedding in La Jolla would have been foreign to her.
Yeah, now the
But my dad
flip-flops are
took
making
the
a lot of
cake,
sense.
Right.
My dad-
But honey, they're my good flip-flops. They're the ones with the blue ladybug on them. And aren't ladybugs red?
Yeah.
What's that?
Was this on the beach?
Yeah, it was at Ellen Scripps Browning Park.
Yeah.
Right there. But my dad took the cake. I told everybody they could dress down a little bit for the reception, you know, because it was going to be hot. And my dad showed up to the reception in blue jeans and a flannel shirt.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so all my wedding pictures, my father-daughter dance, blue jeans and a flannel shirt.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, bless all the earth people, you know?
All right, thank you, Angela.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye.
I've made a note.
Can you just unplug it?
It's closed in the back. I'm sorry.
Got a hammer?
A lot of forethought and planning went into that, David.
Well, there's no... You know, see, the thing that's making noise now is our end-of-the-world machine.
Yeah.
You know.
Which it goes through a testing every month. It's no reason to be alarmed.
It's not even every month. It's
every week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And, you know, it's a critical piece of equipment. And you're hearing it print out a little receipt, which says, just testing, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
There's no paper in it. There's no paper in our end-of-the-world machine.
Good.
So I have no way of knowing if that was a test or the world is about to end.
Crap.
Well
That could
put.
be our 5-minute countdown.
5-minute
notice.
warning.
Yeah.
This time we could use to get out of town.
Well, if the world's going to end anyway, wouldn't you rather be in ignorant bliss?
No, I'd
No,
like to
because there
go
might be
home.
some,
I'd
you
like to
might
go home.
you might find the opportunity to do something that otherwise there's no way you're going to get to do it.
Kick Boyer?
You know, Boyer probably might be able to score with some hot chick.
Yeah, I'd be gone. I wouldn't
Had his
be here.
eye on, and she'd be desperate to go out happy. So,
Go out with a bang? Come on.
and you know, how do you prove the end of the world? Boyer runs up with a little receipt from our end of the world machine.
have my receipt.
Nice scam, my friend.
Oh, you see?
Hurry up. The clock is counting.
Not that you need it, King Stud.
You know, this is not a test end of the world machine.
Would you like to see the end of the world clock? Let me unzip. Oh, that's not a clock. It will be when you put two hands and a face on it.
Nice delivery, nice vocal.
All right.
I'm glad to see 35, how you're wearing it so maturely.
Embarrassing moms. 888-570-1015. If you score, if you do it right, it's tickets. The advanced screening of Pearl Harbor. Let's go back to Jennifer here in a second. Remember Jennifer? Are you still there, Jen?
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
still here.
Jennifer's mom, Maya, was accused of stealing at Kmart. Let's see if she's off the horn or if she's still yapping away.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Brad. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. Are you on the computer?
Huh?
Are you on
No.
okay, get into the computer.
Hold on.
Hold on just a minute. I am wanting to talk to you. Maya,
Who's this?
it's Dave. How you doing?
Who?
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave who?
Not important. How you doing, Maya?
Who's Dave?
Oh, Dave, that dumb son of a
Gonna
bitch.
hit you now.
Hey, Maya,
What?
what's the most embarrassing thing you ever did to Jennifer?
What did I do?
Not so what I'm asking you. What's the most embarrassing thing you ever did to Jennifer?
No, nothing.
Oh, no, you did something. She told us. If you give me the same story, she wins a prize. Okay, she's gone.
Hello there.
Maya,
Hi.
get it together here, girl. Come on. What's the most embarrassing thing you ever did to Jennifer?
Oh, no, I didn't embarrass her. I'm not that kind of a mother that try to embarrass my daughter. No way.
What time are you eating?
What?
Who are you, Dave?
Yeah, I'm Dave. Come on, Maya.
No, I didn't.
Think, Mom. Think real
Maybe you embarrassed her without trying to.
Maya.
Hi.
Okay, what time are you eating?
Okay, she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
She was a great laugher, though.
Ruth's probably sitting there going, what a stupid laugh.
Shut up, Chainsaw.
Hey.
Let me see this. Jessica,
Yes.
how you doing?
Good.
What's the most embarrassing thing your mother ever did to you?
Me and my friends went into the grocery store, and we had to go shopping with her. We go in, we get all our groceries and stuff. My mom is the biggest airhead. We come out, we get in the car and everything, we get all the groceries in, and I'm looking around, I'm like, this isn't our car. There was like trash all over it. And we all...
There was like what all over her?
Yeah, we're all in the car.
Oh, there was like trash all over her.
Oh my God, there's trash everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Jessica.
And it was the wrong car. We were in somebody's wrong car.
Wrong car? You're the wrong car. And I knew that because there was like trash all over it.
I'm sure.
All right, let's dial up your mom, see if she remembers that.
Okay.
Why is it Mom's fault that you got in the wrong car, though?
She said it was our car. She totally thought it was our car. She's like, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Sounds to me like you're all kind of dumb.
Well, no. We
Was
were
it
just following her.
Was it the same color as your car?
Yeah.
Was it the same style, make, and model?
Yeah, but it was different. I mean, you
there
could
was trash
tell.
all
It was
over.
like different interior and stuff.
Right.
Was it parked anywhere near your car?
No.
Oh.
It was all the way on the other side of the parking lot.
And it's your mom's fault.
Yep, it's my mom's fault.
All right. Well, I don't care. Let's call up Laura, see if she remembers that. Stand by.
Okay. You gotta ask for her last name.
What's her last name?
Conley?
Who? Conley?
Yeah.
Okay, stand by.
And ask for,
Why don't you just ask?
press 0.
Oh. Did it work?
Yeah. It will.
You are being transferred to an operator.
Imagine that. Hit 0 and I get the operator. Hello, is Laura Connolly there, please?
One moment.
Thank you.
She is so funny.
Whatever.
Oh, funny.
She's gonna be laughing.
Oh.
It's gonna be hysterical.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, totally.
What are they all doing?
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Jewelry. Hello.
Sounds like fine jewelry to me. How you doing there, Laura? Is this Tiffany's?
Who's this?
It's Dave. How you doing?
Nuh-uh.
Hi, Mom.
Nuh-uh. It's jewelry. Hey, Laura. Laura.
Yes.
We got Jessica on the phone.
Okay. Mom.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Jessica.
I got POW bracelets to sell. Hey, Laura.
Hi.
What's the most embarrassing thing you ever did to Jessica?
Besides now.
A couple of things.
Well, choose one. No hints, Jessica.
Okay. I would say play her video of her being a little girl.
Really? What's the
Front of
video? What's the video?
Of her doing dance routine.
No, that's not it. Choose something else.
Oh. Gosh. Getting into a wrong car with
getting into the wrong car. Now you're talking.
I told you.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah.
Does everyone get a free bottle of Green Away when they buy the jewelry over there?
No.
No? All right.
No.
Okay, Laura, thanks a lot. Jessica, you win.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Hold on. Let's do one more here before we break. Want to go with Ed next, don't I, God boy? How you doing there, Ed?
Oh, not too bad. Yourself, Dave?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
Looking forward to Mother's Day this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
What's the most embarrassing thing your mother ever did to you?
Well, the first time I ever went into a strip club, my mom was in there hanging out.
Oh.
Hanging out of what?
Hanging out of what? What was she doing?
She just divorced my dad, and she was, trying to be wild and single, and she was just hanging out in a strip club.
So was she working or was she enjoying?
No. Actually, they had like this pseudo gambling thing on the side thing that they
All
had.
right. Let's see if Mom remembers that.
I hope so.
Stand by. What's Mom's name?
Pat.
Pat. Knew it was me. Picked it up, hung it right down. Should I try again, Ed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Hey! Got it right that time. Where is Pat there, please?
she's busy.
This is a radio emergency.
A radio emergency.
That's right. That means chop, chop, bring her to the phone.
Okay, hang on a second.
You're damn right.
Hey, he's a retired policeman, man.
Well, then he knows what a radio emergency's all about. Hello, Pat.
Hello.
Did I get you on the pot or something? You okay?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Pat, what's the most embarrassing thing you ever did to Ed?
Oh, you're kidding me.
I wouldn't kid you. Come on now.
Okay, what's going on?
We're asking you what is the most embarrassing thing you ever did to Ed. Your son Ed, who's on the phone if you want to say hi.
Hi, Ed.
Hey, Mom.
Most embarrassing thing, Pat.
Okay, well,
Should come right to you.
I met him in a bar.
A bar? What kind of bar?
Strip bar.
Strip bar? Naked girls?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And I walked him up and helped him put money in a G-string.
Well, Ed, you didn't tell me about that.
Oh, really?
Was it your G-string?
You hang
I
out,
did that part.
you hang out in strip clubs a lot there, Pat?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay. Hey, what were you doing when I called? Someone said you were real busy at the time.
Sleeping.
Yep. That'll keep you busy. All right, Pat, thanks a lot. Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks.
See you later. Ed, you're a winner.
Ah, thanks.
Going to send you out to see Pearl Harbor advanced screening, and you're going to hang with us Friday, May 25th on the deck of the Tarawa.
Oh, it sounds like a blast.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for being on the show,
Cool
Ed.
to be here, though. You know, when you first start out doing comedy, you don't work at very good places. I once did comedy at a strip bar, and this wasn't even a good one. This place was called Stretch Marks. They had a special that night. If you were adopted and you thought you recognized your mother dancing, you got a free drink.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw will be right back.
This is the KGB.
2 o'clock.
America has always gone to war. But one day,
Warning of Japanese aggressive movement.
war came to us.
A date which will live in infamy.
We are at war. KGB has your passes to the special advanced screening of the summer blockbuster, Pearl Harbor. To commemorate Pearl Harbor and Memorial Day weekend, Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw will host an exclusive live broadcast aboard the USS Tarawa on May 25th. Keep listening for your chance to win Pearl Harbor movie passes and an invitation to the DSC broadcast aboard the Tarawa at the Naval Station. Everyone who wins is also automatically entered to win a Hawaiian vacation from Priceline.com to visit the Pearl Harbor Memorial. Listen for your chance to win from San Diego's world-class rock. 1015 KGB.
1015 KGB, Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Dennis Miller will be in San Diego in just a few months at Humphreys Concerts by the Bay. And he called in to talk a little bit about that, a little bit about Monday Night Football, and some of the other things he's been doing these past couple of years since he checked in with us last. It's the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show with Dennis Miller on the 1015 KGB.
You hear this, Dennis?
Yes.
This is what I have to put up with every day.
Well, everybody has their trials and tribulations, my friend. Working with a man named Chainsaw.
No, it's not. See, and that's Chainsaw's trial and tribulation.
Right,
Everything that
everyone
Boyer
thinks Boyer.
says, people attribute to Chainsaw. Do you ever feel, though, that someday your cross is just the biggest cross in the world to bear?
No, I'm very lucky. I got I got a job on TV.
Burp. Dennis Miller's on the line with us here, Shell.
Hi, Dennis.
hi.
Hi, how are you folks?
Super.
Great. Better
Really
now.
good. Thanks for coming back here on the show. Gave me a reason to shut Boyer up. That's always a good thing.
Ooh, call anytime.
Well, it's nice to be here. I remember working Humphreys years ago. I felt like I was working Jack Klugman's Hobie Cat in the opening credits of Quincy or something.
Jack Klugman's Hobie Cat.
Well, it's early. I'm not on my game yet.
Who
That's
knew
the
he
best
was
I
a
can throw, right?
sailor? Oh my God.
Now, Dennis Miller, how do you introduce Dennis Miller? Do you say sportscaster? No. Do you say comedian? No. I was going to say writer because I think that is what he does best. But when it really comes down to it, don't you have to go to Dr. Alan Champion, actor?
Yes, I had a good line for that. I played the shrink in the net, and my phone message, which they cut out of the movie, was, I won't use the F word, but the F word was in it. I go, hi, this is Dr. Alan Champion. At the beep, leave your name, number, and which parent effed you up. And they cut it on.
The great Sandra Bullock movie.
I said,
The Net.
you should leave that in, Erwin. Erwin Winkler, nicest man in the world. He said, that's too jokey. But,
That's hysterical.
I have to tell you, I've seen the Humphreys lineup this year.
Who's in there?
It's very, very good this
Yes,
year.
it is.
It's actually, well, you're in it. I mean, you're the best thing that's in it.
Well, thank you. You're just a nice young man. But who else is coming? Who else is coming? The Gatlins?
I don't know. I was just lying. I made it up.
Spinal Tap will be here.
Spinal
The
Tap.
Gatlins will be in there, and Lee Greenwood. He individualizes us. I'm proud to be a San Diegoan.
The great Sawyer Brown in their hat will be here.
Four guys in one hat. Did you
I think
see
Sawyer Brown was on Star Search when I lost. I was on there, and I lost to Sinbad.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Sinbad is coming to Humphreys. Maybe you guys can finally have it out. Grudge match.
Believe me, I'm still traumatized. I stand there like at the end next to Ed. We were like gladiators. We had tied, and the crowd had to pick one of us.
Oh, no.
I shrunk off, man. It was tough, man.
That is tough when Ed gives you that shove backstage.
Yeah.
Hey, Britney Spears lost to some doofus little boy.
Well, I remember they called me to be on some show that commemorated Star Search, and I said, well, I feel awkward. I've never won on the show. He said, yeah, but you did pretty well. And I said, yeah, and I appreciate the break, but I didn't win. I don't think I'm a good example of the show. And he said, who'd you lose to? And I said, I think it was Odysseus or something like that. Sinbad? I said, yeah, I knew it was a one named sailor.
Dennis Conner, Bart.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, you look at...
Did I hear Dennis Conner? Who threw that on?
There's the chainsaw.
Chainsaw, beautiful, man. I love that move.
Let's see now.
That's the mouth
Now,
noise
that's
of
funny.
confidence. Yeah, well, thank you.
Why do you have a name like Chainsaw? Because I see that in the sheet, and I think, okay, I'm dealing with two humans and a nutcase.
That's about right.
And then you throw the Dennis Conner thing on. I go, wow, Chainsaw's got moved.
I got some game,
You've
Dan.
got skills, baby. Why won't get rid of that chainsaw thing? You're in your 30s now.
Oh.
Well, if only that were true.
Oh, he's older?
You can call him what we call him. We call him Cookie.
Oh, okay.
He still talks about his job on the wireless.
Yeah.
I did mornings on Telegraph with Mr. Morse.
That's right.
The Cookie and Eugenio Marconi show.
That's it.
Thank you, Bob.
That's it.
That's it.
Now, Dennis here, you look at his abilities between writing and doing sportscasting and the movies and the TVs and whatnot.
Just a young kid with a dream.
Well, you would think you would be hard pressed to say I can pinpoint his greatest piece of work ever, and most people would say it's impossible. He does too many things.
Bordello of Blood.
And that's what I would tell you. You're wrong. I present to you now the 90 seconds, which are the greatest piece of work Dennis Miller has ever done.
All right.
For your enjoyment.
Without a doubt, the most irritating format on talk radio today is the Drive Time Psychiatry Show. 30-second diagnoses for 30-year-old problems. Callers with maladies ranging from manic depression to chronic masturbation seek the wisdom of an oracle whose pool of psychiatric knowledge is filled by the tributaries of 18 credit hours assisting in the overdose tent at the Pomona County Fair. By the way, in listening to these programs, I've noticed that chronic masturbators always seem to call in on a speakerphone. Now, Dr. Laura is the current top dog, or should I say the alpha bitch of the high-frequency shrink pack. Dr. Laura, a shrieking harpy with all the compassion of Charlie Starkweather with a thorn in his paw, harangues her listeners to be strong, stop whining, behave, don't be a slut, wise up, and stand on your own 2 feet. Hey, thanks for the comforting insight, Doc. And oh, by the way, sorry about that house falling out of the sky onto your sister. With 3 books published, which she endlessly hypes, and also a nationally syndicated talk show, Dr. Laura heads a virtual one-shrew empire and yet has the gall to tell women if they work, they're bad mothers. Well, let me ask you this, Amy Simple McPherson. How's about setting up an example by prying your bony digits off the lucrative business end of that microphone you're sitting behind and putting a sock in your pie hole? Hey, listeners, you want to know what the first step in taking charge of your own life is? Hang up on Dr. f***ing Laura.
Wow. Nobody does faux insightful like Dennis Miller.
That's the greatest 90 seconds ever spoken in the history of the world.
Nobody feigns perspective like.
The HB show returns Fridays 11:30, and you're going to do Monday Night Football again?
I'm there for 2 more years, my friend.
That's excellent.
Believe me, those were narrow straits to navigate. People aren't. I felt like Hasselhoff when he came out with his cover version of the Andrea True Connections. More.
Well, we knew that you would do well, but excuse me. Fouts proved to be quite a surprise. You know, he turned out really actually pretty darn good on that show.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you, when I went into that, I had been to 1 football game in my life. When I was 7 years old, I went to a Steeler game. I'd never been to a football game. All of a sudden, I'm in Canton, Ohio at the Hall of Fame, standing in a booth. The Monday Night Football music comes up. I go to grab my clicker and scratch my nuts like I usually do, and I bump into Al.
Oh.
I go, geez, somehow I've gotten hired here. So it took me a little bit to get my head together, but you know what? It was just, it was rope-a-dope. I had to hang on the ropes and learn how to do it and get my head handed to me for a while, and then I got rehired. That's all I was really looking to do, and this year we should be, no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not scared of it anymore.
I wonder, when I have to imagine if you do this job that you were a fan of Monday Night Football before you took the job. You had to have been sitting there at some point going, I should be on this show because I have something right there. I could have added something. So when it happened...
Yeah, but it's very,
it has to have been harder than when you're just sitting at home watching it, enjoying it.
Yeah, it's much harder because you get in there and you see it's like the control tower at O'Hare International at around 4:30 in the afternoon on a business day. There's just, you've got like 2 nanoseconds to interject without looking boorish or overriding on your cohorts, or it's I think of it as flicking the jab. It's like you got to learn how to flick that jab out because you only have a second, and plus there's serious business going on, there's commercials, there's play-by-play, so it is easier at home because quite frankly at home you've got all the time in the world. They're on to the next thing and you're still sitting there, and then I would say, and then I would say, and you're eating Malamars and nobody's on you. But you've got like 10 things happening, and you've just got to have it and go boom. But
there's pressure.
Yeah, you're hammered, and you don't have that wagon wheel coffee table with your buddies hanging around with
chainsaw. You had it and you lost it. Chainsaw.
Well,
that was Boyer.
No, that was
Boyer.
Dennis, do you know Senator John McCain?
Boyer just went away. He's like Brad Dourif in Cuckoo's Nest.
What a shame. No, but you once said something very smart about your approach to Monday Night Football and your preparation is you're kind of like Bill Walsh. You script the first 25, and if you don't get to them, fine, you're ahead of the game, but you have 10 good lines in.
You know what? That's I wish I had never told that joke because that's literally what that was a joke. And now everybody says, do you script these things? I take around 5 or 7 lines in that booth if I see a guy's name or something. or a scenario that dictates a joke, yeah, I'll write a good joke. But believe me, I don't have 25 things ready to go. When I go in that booth, you'd get killed. But yeah, I have a couple jokes. And then if you tell a good joke, like I remember one night on the air, I was watching tape before the game, and the guy for the Minnesota Vikings, Chris Carter, always catches these toe touch passes right at the sideline. He's very good at getting his toes down. So I thought, well, he drags his feet like who? And the joke was he drags his feet like Neville Chamberlain, who was the, British Prime Minister.
Got us into the war.
So I go, he drags his feet like, and they come, and the next day I'm reading critics say, prepare. I go, yeah, what's wrong with preparing a joke like that once in a while? There's nothing wrong with it. But, they seem, trust me, everybody who goes in one of those booths, everybody whose path I crossed over the course of the year has stuff written. It's just maybe they're not jokes, but that's what I do for a living.
Well, how could people possibly be critiquing people for being prepared?
Because this is a nation built on critiques, and that's fine. If you want to get into the arena, and I don't use that term in some pompous Charlton Heston type of way, but if you want to be in the public eye, you just got to get used to it. That's what you get paid for almost. You don't get paid for the jokes. You get paid for handling the constant, diatribe against you with some degree of, insouciance. Is what people just don't want to see you whine and go, people were tough on me. Yeah, they're tough on you because you're the one who decided to go out there and do it for a living. So shut up.
Dennis Miller is our guest. He's bringing his Emmy Award-winning show to Humphreys on Sunday, August 12th. 2 shows, 7 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We'll tell you about tickets in just a second here. But Dennis Miller and Humphreys is a winning combination right there.
As it is on Monday Night Football, which is a lot different, take 2, than sitting in front of a wagon wheel coffee table, your porcelain pipe, and 3 SeaWorld beer cozies.
Oh, that's too far out there for me.
Is that possible?
Too far out for Dennis Miller.
Jeez, we got like Thomas Pynchon working the update test there.
Thomas Pynchon was further out than the SeaWorld beer cozies. Got him back.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
All right, James.
It's a real super fight there.
Well, I'll tell you, I was the first guy to say that Dan Fouts was going to be like Boomer with a beard. Kind of dull, but he did a great job.
Yeah, plus he gets to take me out, when I don't know something. It's fun because he knows everything. So.
Exactly. He has fun with you. I didn't know that he would be amused by you as much as he was, and you guys were kissed with some unbelievable games last year.
Yeah, but Lorne Michaels used to always tell me at Saturday Night Live that turning around a show is like turning the Titanic. It just takes, you probably accrue benefits. I think we'll accrue benefits for those great games this year. That just happens to be my thought. Because, it's a big turn, to get the, excitement going again or something. I'm not saying the games weren't exciting in the past. I'm just saying we had such a schedule of amazing games last year that I think it's now in the public subconscious that, those games, they got some good games last year, and you catch the benefits for it this year,
Yep.
You got
like a watershed.
You got the expensive show.
What's that?
$52 for a ticket. Poor Brad Paisley in his giant hat is only getting $33 to go out there and warble his songs.
Who's Brad Paisley?
Brad Paisley, country and western singer. Come on, he won the Horizon Award.
Wow. I thought I had good reference database.
You're picking up.
I come on this show and I feel like Kaczynski. I'm up in a shack. I don't know anything.
He used to sing
Brad
backup
Paisley. What is the Horizon Award?
Put it this way. You're $4 on top of Boz Skaggs.
Oh, God.
Well, come on, Boz. The last concert Boz did was Kent State.
Loan me a dime back.
Well, you're a good guy to call and share some of your time with us.
Well, thank you for having me. And if you're out at that show, stop back and say hi, Chainsaw. I'm sorry I read the dust jacket on your persona, and I did not investigate the book. But now that I know, I will research deeper next time. I will not judge a man by the name Chainsaw.
What a swell fellow. Thank you very much.
101 KGB.
San Diego.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. We'll be right back. KGB.
Nice day for a white wedding.
1015 KGB, Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Boyer hanging with you. A cat who has a few little quirks, a few little oddities. I like the toilet paper to come over the front. I always recap the toothpaste. I have a little spot for the toothbrush. And there are a few other things that really bother me if they're not just right. But there may be few people as anal retentive and obsessive compulsive as our buddy Vern, a frequent and longtime listener to the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, and the entire DSC program, Monday through Friday. He was on the phone with us last week. He's on with us now. This is the Best of DSC. You've got it on the 1015 KGB.
Hello, KGB.
Hi.
Okay, who's that?
My name is Vern.
What is it?
Vern.
Vern, how you doing?
Fine.
What's up, Vernie? Where are you right now?
In my room. That's where I stay.
You stay in your room?
Yeah.
Never come out?
Never.
How old are you?
I don't know.
All right.
I like to stack all my tapes of your show in exact alphabetical order with color codes for each month.
Now, what do you mean, the tapes of our show?
I tape your show every day and then listen to them the rest of the day, all day long.
Now, wait, we've been on the radio. How long have you been listening to us?
For 11 years, since 1990.
So you have every tape of every show for 11 years.
Yeah. And I put a star on the ones that I call in and I'm on.
It's really sad because some of his tapes from like 1994 when we were working on Rock 102, he couldn't hear it. So all you have is a tape that just goes...
But January is blue and February is red. And March is orange. And April is purple. And May is green, and June is chartreuse, and July is burgundy, and August is yellow, and September is brown, and October is black, and November is turquoise, and December is puce.
Is there a periwinkle in there?
No.
Oh. About you make periwinkle for leap year Februaries.
February 29th.
It's a neat idea, isn't it?
February 29th. Separate category.
Leap year Februaries be periwinkle. My favorite colors.
Periwinkle.
My daughter's eyes are periwinkle.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got a CD burner now. I'm putting them on CD. So
CD burner?
My mommy got me a CD burner so I can put them on CD. So I have, because I'm running out of space.
Oh, no.
Is your mom still a lesbo?
I don't know.
I thought she had a female friend.
Yeah.
A partner, a life partner.
Hearing some strange noises from downstairs.
Doris.
Doris?
Yeah.
What does that rhyme with?
I don't know.
Hood. Doris Hood.
I don't get it.
Hello, I'm Doris Hood.
I still don't get it.
Neither do I. That's the interesting thing about it.
Anyway, I love your show and stuff like that.
So what color are we today?
Today, of course, is May, so you're green.
All right, very nice. All right, Vern, good talking to you, buddy.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
January.
Stuff like that.
I've missed him.
Listener Vern checking in. 888-570-1015. It's a direct connect to KGB.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw! Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. We'll be right back. KGB.
a lesbo?
I don't know.
I thought she had a female friend. A partner, a life partner.
200 gallons from LA. The engine's thumping like a disco. We ought to dump her in the
crazy. Wait a minute. This could be some kind of scam. The DOT! Or possibly scamola.
As long as everybody's here.
Chat away. I'll just amuse myself with some pornographic playing cards.
Hold it now. The DSC.
KGB.
1015 KGB, it's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Sports time now, and with a special message to a fellow radio broadcaster, actually two radio broadcasters. This is the Dean of American Sportscasters, Cookie Randolph, on the KGB.
Hello again, everybody in the sports world. The San Diego Gulls were not crisp. Routine passes repeatedly slid just beyond the intended teammates' sticks. Power plays disorganized. One muffed pass led directly to Idaho's third goal in a 5-1 Steelhead Game 6 shellacking before 8,800 fans at the Sports Arena last night. Perhaps the Gulls were physically and emotionally spent after winning 3 straight games in Boise and coping with teammate and Captain B.J. McPherson's dislocated neck injury and subsequent and gradual recovery in a Boise hospital. The West Coast Hockey League Taylor Cup finals are all tied. 3 games apiece. The decisive Game 7 will take place this Friday night at the Sports Arena. The Gulls hope to bounce back from a poor performance with a great one and capture their 4th Taylor Cup in 6 years on home ice Friday night. 5-1 was also the final score for the LA Kings and for their season. Unfortunately, it was Game 7. Colorado had the 5. As the Avalanche advanced to the Western Finals against St. Louis, 5-1. Also the score back east as New Jersey eliminated Toronto. Toronto actually led that game 1-0, and the Devils came back and then some.
Sikora for the Devils in the left wing boards. Here's Sikora turning. Elias One-Timer. He scores!
scores. Patrick Elliott. Power play goal. And it's 2-1.
Okay.
And the Devils await the winner of the Buffalo-Pittsburgh series, Game 7 tonight, for a ticket to the NHL Eastern Finals as the Sabres and Penguins go at it. Do or die. In baseball, Ted Leitner had spent the afternoon in his tanning booth, so he was all prepared to put another whammy on the San Diego Padres.
Ricky's, of course, at 13. Line shot, center field, base hit. You'll never get Ricky Henderson. Andrew Jones up and throwing, and that ball is on one bounce, and it is in time because it didn't slide.
Huh?
I didn't mean to lie to you. They had no chance to get Ricky Henderson, and they would not have if he had made the slide. He came in standing.
Oh, sure, blame it all on Ricky. Okay, he should have slid, but that's no guarantee he would have been safe. Still too close to risk a whammy on one of the best arms in baseball, Andrew Jones. Beautiful day here in Atlantis. Last thing you'd expect would be the ocean covering us up, huh, Jerry? Okay.
How about base hit? Ricky, don't run whatever you do because you'll never make it. How about the opposite?
Yeah.
God. Has no one spoken to him about this?
Well, you sent your memo. You dictated it to Shelley. Shelley, did you send it?
Yes, I did, sir.
All right.
Yes.
Should be within the company. They're our sister station, KOGO, Jerry and Ted. We'll have the game this afternoon as the Padres and Adam Eaton take on the Braves and Tom Glavine. First pitch 2:05 at the Q. Oh, by the way, did I tell you? No. The Braves beat the Padres 3-0 yesterday, snapping that 5-game win streak, coupled with the Dodgers beating Florida. Padres back to 2.5 games out of first as they play again today. Meanwhile, in the National I
have another request for the owners of bars and restaurants. You guys go to bars and restaurants a lot? Yeah. Shouldn't they put the words men and women on the bathroom doors?
Yes.
Just men and women. Sometimes they get creative. They do like pictures and symbols, and you got to guess which one you are. People hate that. They have a few beers and then they get down there, they're just like, oh, whoa, oh God. Am I a compass or a thimble? Am I a jar of moths or a horse with skis? I just have to pee.
Skitball Association. Allen Iverson exploded for 54 points to lead the Sixers past Toronto. That series tied 1-1. Allen Iverson scoring more points than his teammates combined. San Antonio, Banderas, Dallas go up 3-0. Milwaukee, Charlotte tonight. And finally, happy birthday today to Emily Catherine McEnroe. The daughter of actress Tatum O'Neal and tennis legend John McEnroe is 10 years old today.
Wow.
With the gentle McEnroe gene, I'm sure you can only assure that she's a delightful child around the house.
Oh, Mom, you know, she's still putting away my laundry. You know, there's a sock missing from my laundry basket. No, there's a sock missing from my laundry basket. Did you see where the sock went? How could you not see where the sock went? Were you watching the dryer?
In other sports, David?
I have to agree with that guy about the bathrooms.
Totally.
Boyer, you know I had problems over at Islands distinguishing between Wahine and Kane.
Yes. Kane.
Huh?
Kane.
Oh. Shelley, would you CC that memo that I sent to Ted Leitner to Chris Boyer?
Yes, I will, sir. Gladly.
Just X out the Dear Ted and write Dear Chris.
Would you please shut up?
Yeah.
You know, this used to be such a quiet place before you got here. You talk too much. I will give you a quarter if you just stop talking.
Furthermore,
Shut up! Just shut up, okay? Just shut up!
in closing, very respectfully yours.
Got it.
P.S.
Oh, shut up.
Done.
10:03, 45 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
Actually, that's a little wordy.
Yeah.
Let's just throw that away and do this. Dear Chris.
Is it possible for you to shut the f*** up for 10 seconds?
There we go.
1015 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. We have your passes to the special advanced screening of the summer blockbuster movie Pearl Harbor. To commemorate Pearl Harbor and Memorial Day weekend, our show will host an exclusive live broadcast aboard the USS Tarawa on May 25th. Listen to win Pearl Harbor movie passes and an invitation to the DSE broadcast aboard the Tarawa at the Naval Station downtown. Everyone who wins is automatically entered to win a Hawaiian vacation from Priceline.com and visit the Pearl Harbor Memorial. Name your own price and save at Priceline.com. Airline tickets, hotel rooms, rental cars, and more. It's only at Priceline.com. Listen for your chance to win. San Diego's world-class rock, 1015 KGB. Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show continues before we wrap this thing up at noon. Mark Kotze and his hot fashion model wife on our program as well. 60-second divorce. That's in the On Deck Circle. Next, the best of DSC. This is the KGB.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?
101.5 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Looking back on it, you can see that earlier in the week, we already pissed off Mom, so who's left? Your spouse. Let's do it. 60-second divorce highlights from this past week.
Let's go with Jessica next year, the KGB. Jessica,
Yes,
you ready for 60-second divorce?
I'm ready.
What makes you think you can pull your man's chain?
I think it's because he's been stuck in El Centro the last week, has today off, and is home sleeping, and I'm going to wake him up.
And what are you going to tell him?
I'm going to tell him that I locked myself out of the car when I stopped at the fruit market up by my work.
And he needs to
He's got
come...
to come all the way up here to unlock the car.
Excellent. What's his name?
His name's Matt.
Hothead?
Matt?
Yeah, is he a hothead?
No, that's the challenge. He's usually very calm.
All right, let's see what he does. You'll have
All
60
right.
seconds to get him honked. You ready?
Yep.
Stand by. And he's sleeping right now.
Yeah, I can get him.
You reached the Kacharsky. No one's here to take your call. Please leave a message.
Matt, it's Jess. Pick up the phone. Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Answer the phone.
No.
Wake up. Come on, wake up. I need you.
What?
You're not going to believe it.
What?
I stopped at the fruit market on the way to work, and I locked myself out of the car. I need your help.
You suck. How are you going to stop doing that?
Come on, Matt. I've got to get to work. I've got patients to see this morning.
Fine, I'm on my way. How do I get there?
Hold on.
Last thing I expected to hear.
You suck.
Wait.
How you doing there, Matthew?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Wake up.
How you doing, Matthew?
Fine. Who's
Matthew,
Yes.
wake up. Matthew. Oh, you hung up on me. Hang on, let me try this again.
He's still sleepy.
Let me get him on the phone here.
Okay.
Hello?
Matthew.
Speaking.
Yes, Matthew, are you awake?
I'm fine.
All right, go back to sleep. All right, you win, Jessica. Nicely done. Hang on, don't go away, okay?
Yep.
Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
What are we going to tell the missus is going to get her honked off?
I'm telling her I'm going to be staying late for work tonight. We got plans tonight. She's going to probably be pissed off.
Really? What do you got planned?
Well, we're supposed to take the kids, rent a movie with them, and have all the kids at home. And she's already been telling me she hates it when I stay late for work.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
All right.
What movie are you going to go see?
Oh, we're going to rent one.
Oh, which one?
I don't know.
Good luck.
Dawn,
Yes.
it's me.
Yes.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You know how I told you I was going to have to stay late for work?
Yeah?
Probably going to have to stay late tonight.
Well, what about Jamie? I mean, she's not coming over.
Well, I'm probably going to be here for probably till midnight or so. Probably going to be here till midnight or so.
Why?
Well, because I have a lot of work to do.
Didn't you need to tell what's-her-face that she's not coming over?
Well, I just, is that okay, or?
Yeah, but I thought you wanted Jamie. Now you're going to hurt her feelings.
Well, that's what it's like when you earn the money in the household.
Yeah.
You tell her that.
You're going to hurt her feelings.
Well, that's what it's like when you earn the money in the household, you know?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
You don't?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Who?
You. Slacker. Hello.
All right.
Thanks
You got to
for
call
that.
her back. 'Cause
Why?
She's pissed.
Huh?
He's pissed.
That's part of the game.
That's your problem.
You won. You did well. Good luck with that.
You chose wisely. Let me. Hang on. Hello?
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 Oh, hang on.
I think it's there.
Oh, call her yourself. Hang on. God, it's so hard to dial this phone. Ah. Hello.
Hey.
Who's this?
This is Wayne.
Wayne.
What?
Oh, Dave. Oh, no, you never said anything. You ready to go?
Yeah, this is going to be a quick one.
Who are we calling?
My wife, Esmeralda.
Well, of course it's going to be quick. Her name is Esmeralda. What are you going to tell her?
I'm going to tell her we're going out to a titty bar tonight.
Sure you are. Here we go. Stand by. Got Ruth all worked up.
Ooh, can I go? That sounds fun.
Good luck.
Thanks. Hey.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, tonight's Jesus' birthday party.
Huh?
We all want to go out to a titty bar.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Go ahead.
Wow.
A real titty bar. One where they strip.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes?
Are you serious?
Yes.
What's up with you?
Where they get real naked. Real naked.
He's so excited.
Bare naked.
Are you like messing with me or something?
And they're all over the place.
And they're going to be all over me.
And they're going to be all over me.
Because I'm so hot.
Because I'm so hot.
Burger. Give her a burger.
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 You don't mind?
Yeah, go ahead and go. Sounds like you have permission.
She hung up on your ass.
I win.
Well, I don't know. She didn't really. We don't know if she got mad.
Yeah.
She says,
Hey,
what?
she hung up.
Hello?
I think she was just giving you permission.
No.
I didn't hear anger. I just heard.
Oh, come
Hello?
on. She
Who's
hung
this?
up on me.
Well, let me dial her back. Hang on.
Dial her back.
When she answers, just say, they're going to be all over me.
Hello?
They're going to be all over me, babe.
Can you, like, knock it off for a second?
All over me.
You're being an idiot.
There's going to be a bunch of us.
No, I'm not. You are.
No, I'm not. You are.
What?
What?
What? They're going to be all over me, babe.
Because
Why are you talking like that?
Naked. Naked. Naked women.
Flopping
Yeah,
around.
well, good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's going to be me, Wayne, Jesus, Edgar,
And we're all.
No, I don't think so.
And we're all hot.
and we're all hot.
And I don't think so.
Berber.
What do you mean, no?
I said no.
I wasn't asking.
I wasn't asking. I'm telling you we're going.
What?
I'm telling you we're going.
I don't care. You're not.
Yes, I am.
Then that's it.
What's it?
It's over, dude.
What's over?
Us.
No.
Yeah, I think
I'm going.
What?
I'm going.
What's going on, Wayne? Where are you calling me from?
From a friend's phone.
What?
I'm smooth as silk, yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty smooth now, aren't you, Wayne?
I lie a lot.
Yeah, the minute she said it was over, your knees went weak, didn't they?
What?
Yeah.
Did she hang up?
No, she's listening. She's
Hello?
Right there. She's right there.
Jeez, come on, give me the win anyway.
We suddenly realized who's in charge in the family.
Stop going for it, man.
Well, her name is Esmeralda.
Come
Would you
on.
not expect her to be in charge?
It backfired on me because I told her, I said, anytime, babe, I call you for some crazy thing on the radio, just go with it. Because usually you guys play, if you can convince your wife to do it.
Well, she didn't go with it. I think she basically told you it's over.
Come on, give me tickets just because it's over. Give me tickets because it's over.
Elvis.
I'm getting divorced, but damn it, I want the tickets.
Esmeralda.
Yes.
Are you guys married?
Yes, we are, but...
And you were calling it over because of the strip club?
Well, there's other stuff going on right now, so it's not like it's...
So you're ready to be done with him.
And Dave, it's a titty bar. They're going to be all over him.
Because I'm hot.
All over his hot self.
Naked.
Yes.
Naked girl.
All over me, man.
Give me some tickets.
You get tickets. Quit begging. Jeez.
Thank you.
Esmeralda.
Oh, what a handful.
I don't doubt your doubtfulness there. That's that's a handful you got right there,
Keep
isn't
a
it?
bag packed, don't you?
Yep. See you later, Ez.
See ya.
Way to go, Wayne. You're a big winner.
Thank you.
Hang on. I mean that in so many different ways. Here's Keith next year on the KGB. Keith, you ready to go?
Yep.
What are we going to tell your wife, Alyssa?
We're going to tell her that the kids pick up the dog poop out of the backyard and they put it in a bucket, and then I dispose of it when it's ready to go.
Yeah.
And she dumped it down the toilet, and there was a piece of wood in there, and it jammed it in the toilet. And I've been trying to get it fixed. I didn't know that what it was.
Boy, that must be one big dog. If he's passing logs,
Get the whole new meaning, huh?
passing chunks of wood. Wow. You know, I feed my dog Alpo, but whatever.
Trees are much less expensive.
Yeah, you're right. More plentiful. So what are you going to tell her?
So I'm going to tell. Well, I had to take it apart all last night, and
what do you mean? Like you had to remove it?
Yeah, I removed it because I couldn't tell what it was. So I was dying to know what was stuck inside the toilet in the little crap or whatever. I thought it was a toy, and I'm just waiting to. Okay, the kids did it, but
you're looking for someone to blame.
That's right, and it was my wife. So I'm going to tell her she has to work tonight. I'm going to tell her that she needs to go down and get a toilet and put it in.
Did you like unbolt it from the floor?
Oh yeah, it's completely out.
Oh God!
I broke it apart to find out what was inside.
You sledged it apart?
It was like a fortune cookie. I had to find out what was in it.
Oh my God!
And it was a hunk of wood.
Big giant hunk of wood. Yeah.
And whose idea was it to
flush?
To dump?
You know, I have no idea why she would want to put the dog poop down the toilet. I'm like.
Why don't you just train the dog to do that from the beginning in a minute?
That's right. Get him a little doggy newspaper, and there you go.
All right, let's dial him up.
Dave, I gotta tell you, I wanted to thank you guys for 2 years ago. Me and my wife were down at the 4th and B on a Valentine's show, and we were the married couple, and we had such a great time that day.
You played the marriage game?
Yeah,
oh,
it was
good.
a great time.
That was a fun show.
Yeah.
All right, let's dial her up. Stand by. Lay down the law with her. Be firm.
I will.
Don't let her off the hook, Keith.
Hello?
Hey, is Mom home?
Yeah.
No, she left
We're
us
on
alone
the
again.
computer.
What's that?
We're on the computer.
She's on the computer?
Yeah, for my book report.
Could you tell her I need to talk to her real quick, please?
Sure. Mom, he needs to talk to you.
How old is that one?
She's 9. Oh, she's 7. That's Tiffany. It's hard to hear for this.
She's still typing. It's going to be...
She's
typing. Well, here she is.
Tell her chop chop.
Bye.
Chop chop.
Hi.
Hey, you busy?
Right this second.
Oh, good. Hey, you know how you flush the log down the toilet?
Yeah.
Well, I want you to go down and get a toilet and fix it today, so I don't have to. Because I got to work all weekend. I want you to do it.
Oh, who have you been talking to?
Nobody.
Yeah, I don't
you understand?
What? Oh, shut up.
After you get done doing that, I want you to wash my work clothes.
No, you know where you can go, baby.
Yeah, I know where you can go. You can go to Home Depot and get a damn toilet and fix it.
Oh, yeah, I'm right on that.
Okay, well,
hey, if
yeah,
you want it broken again, I'll do it, no problem.
Yeah, I know you know how to break it, but I want you to fix it.
Otherwise, I know someone who's going to be squatting over a hole.
You're going to be squatting over a hole if that damn thing isn't fixed. You understand me? I'm not screwing around.
You are screwing around. You know, I'm going to hang up now.
No.
I got to go.
Hey. You're not getting no Mother's Day present unless you do it.
Are you totally serious about this?
Yes, I am.
All right,
totally
if you're serious, I'm not doing the work clothes, but if you're serious about the toilet, no problem, because you know what? I don't need a man. I can do the toilet just fine.
Well, then let's go.
Okay?
All right, then.
Okay.
Why did I have to fix it to begin with if you didn't need a man?
How do you spell
You must like to do it, I guess.
All right, well, get going. Chop, chop.
Yeah, get going, chop, chop.
Oh, gosh. You know what? I'll call you back later because I'm slightly busy right now.
Hey, I'm the man. I'm at work.
I'm the man. I'm at work. You talk to me when I say you have time.
There you
to
go.
God. You know, I don't know what the hell's up with you.
You're just home eating bonbons, watching TV.
Getting off the phone right now.
Yeah. Quit watching damn TV.
All right, hang on.
Did I do it, Dave?
Yeah, you did good. Hang on.
Okay.
Just think about how Dave would love to say that to Beth.
I know. This is what all of this is.
I know.
Vicarious.
Repressed.
Hello? Hello?
Can I talk to Mom?
She said she doesn't want to talk.
Say please. Say please.
Pretty please?
She said
Tell
you're
Mom I
being
said
mean.
pretty please.
She says you're being mean.
He said pretty please.
That's it. Now let me
He said
talk.
pretty
When she
please.
comes on the phone, let me talk to her.
Okay.
Okay, now she's coming over here.
She looks mad.
Honey, you got to understand.
Why aren't you at Home Depot buying a toilet? What are you doing home? Go
Who is
get
this?
the toilet. I thought you had orders from the commander to go get a toilet.
Who is this?
Your skinny little butt should be on its way to Home Depot buying a toilet.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Oh,
it's
my
them
God.
again.
You are so in trouble. That's it, buddy.
So, you got the kids doing the old tell daddy I don't want to talk to him routine.
Oh, you did.
You damn
What
right.
they're good for.
That's all. That's the only reason I have kids. You tell your father I'm not talking to him.
You know, I never thought this would be me, okay?
Nicely done.
Yes, indeed.
Now we all know the true Alyssa. All right, Keith,
Doesn't
hang on.
need a man.
You are a winner. I don't need a man in my life. How many times have you said that, Shell?
A lot. one time for every man.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. We'll be right back.
KGB.
1015 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. The way we like to work it was when a new guy comes on into town, saunters on in here, we think, what the heck, maybe in 4 or 5 months we can talk to him. That was the case with Mark Kotze, who came to us from Florida, and he's doing a bang-up job. The guy has a great batting average, but more importantly, a really, really hot ear. That is why we wanted to talk to him. We did just that yesterday. Here for you now, a replay on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the 1015 KGB.
A line shot left side, base hit, bang, bang. Kotze drills one to left field. In comes Ricky, 1-0 San Diego. 2 men have been up, and the Padres have a run across and a runner at first.
Maddox delivers up the middle, and that's a base hit. He saw the fastball. He hit the fastball. Coming on to score is Donaldo Mendez. 2-0 Padres over Greg Maddox in the 4th inning. Clutch 2-out knock by Mark Kotze.
Mark Kotze. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. I'm surprised I got a good intro this morning.
Well, we'll get to that in just a little bit, mister. Hey, what's it like to light up Maddox? That had to feel good.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm fortunate I've had a lot of at-bats against Maddox, being that I played in the Eastern Division for a while, and a little experience, and there's a lot of experience on that bench with Ricky Henderson and Tony Gwynn to help you out and give you a little clue how to approach Greg Maddox.
Here's our new San Diegan shell, Mark Kotze, your center fielder, going to be here for at least 2 years.
Excellent.
Just signed himself a nice 2-year extension. What did you do, Mark? Did you come to San Diego with like 1 week left to work and we had to hurry up and sign you to a deal? What's that?
Well, I'm not sure. That's kind of the political side of baseball, but I got traded here the last 2 days of spring training, and it was a bit overwhelming. I'd been with the Marlins for my full time in the big leagues, which was a little over 3 years, and kind of a shock. I just got married, 6 months prior to that, and actually 3 months prior to that, and bought a house with my wife in Florida, and out west we come, and it's kind of a shock, but the Padres have made us feel real welcome, and we're glad to be out here in San Diego right now.
Now that's an interesting thing you bring up, the career of a baseball player, and we're glad to have you here in town, and I know that you're a California guy, you're a Whittier guy, so moving to California is not going to be a culture shock for you. How about Jamie? Is she a California girl?
No, she's actually from Carson City, Nevada. She's the Reno, Tahoe area. But,
cowgirl.
Beautiful up there.
Yeah, it is beautiful up there. I got my first experience this winter and going up there, and she actually took me to the lake, and I'd never seen Lake Tahoe, and that place is amazing.
And it's Ponderosa country, too.
Yeah, it's real beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's a tough thing. Here he is. He's a 3-month newlywed, and I imagine you probably had no reason not to think, I've got a career here with the Marlins. I'm going to be living in Florida.
No, that's true. We kind of had set up our life and got a house, and just kind of started to set our roots in and develop some friends, and the next thing you know, we get called at 11:30 one night before spring training ends and says, your contract's just been traded to the San Diego Padres. Go have fun. So.
Wow.
But hey, it's been great. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better organization and a better city to come play for. The fans out here are awesome, and every day it just seems like we're getting more people to come out the ballpark, and partly because of the way we've been playing yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw the game, but what a way to win a game yesterday.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice game yesterday to come from behind. That was a nasty first inning, and fought all the way through and take 2 out of 3 from the Braves. You can't hope to sweep the Braves, but to take 2 out of 3, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it is. The Braves are down a little bit right now. They haven't been playing real well.
That's too bad.
Yeah, we kind of took advantage of that yesterday, but we've been playing pretty good. And like you said, yesterday we started out like we were in a coffin and turned it around, and that showed a lot about our team, that we never give up, and we stayed in it and won a great game yesterday.
So you get over the initial shock, the gut shot of, because spring training, what was it, 2 days before the end of spring training?
Yeah, 2 days.
So, I mean, you're as a baseball player, I got to think you're going, okay, here we go. The real games are coming up, and all of a sudden, guess what? You're moving to the other side of the country. And you're newlywed, and you just got a house, you're just making friends. Was Florida your residence?
Yeah, Florida had been the residence.
So you got that nice little tax thing going on there. And you move out here where we haven't even got any electricity.
Yeah, these rolling blackouts. I'd use that as my excuse for not calling in yesterday. But
let's discuss that for a minute, Mark. We went way out of our way to talk about Mark Kotsay coming on the show yesterday, and then by 10 o'clock, the nice man on the radio was sheepishly walking out of the studio. He does his 4, he hits the door, no Mark Kotsay on the phone. I heard, long story short, I know there was a telephone mix-up, but I heard you took an earful from the missus about this thing. Can't even dial a phone.
You had one job to do.
You're new in town. You can't be
up.
You guys got that right. It didn't start out the morning real well.
Oh, no.
You got the wife yelling at you about not being able to do enough to find a phone number, but we tried, and I guess information has your guys' old number, and I got a hold of one receptionist, but I think it might even been a different radio station, but she wasn't very helpful and said she could do nothing.
Blaming it on the receptionist sounds like to me.
Nice.
Yep. Bobbled the phone number, blaming it on the receptionist.
And then actually I turned on the radio to just check and see what if you guys were ragging on me, and I had it on the wrong station because I got this little portable radio, and I had it on 102, and Flannery came on, and he was doing the San Diego Padre report, so I thought, oh man, that's awesome. What a guy. He picked me up. I get to the building. I said, Flan, you picked me up today, and he's like, for what? And he's like, that's my weekly report. And I was like, oh, God, I had it on the wrong station. So.
Well, thanks for that. Appreciate that.
Went right yesterday, except we did win a ball game, so.
3.4 million can't buy a digital radio.
Well, whatever.
Well, Mark, I promise you, the sting of not getting your phone call yesterday is certainly tempered by knowing that you listened to another radio station. So we appreciate that. How are you settled in now? Are you and Jamie finding your way about town, making friends here, and enjoying yourself?
Well, I wouldn't go as far as saying making some friends. We've had an opportunity to see the town, and we actually one day drove and went to Del Mar, and we went downtown and went out to, the Coronado. And kind of just tried to figure out the whole area. And, hopefully we're looking forward to finding a place maybe to actually buy a house out here in San Diego now that we've become Padres for a couple more years.
Yeah, you got a job now. You can do it. I mean, you got a 2-year contract.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're making good dough now, and you've earned that. And you're young. What are you, 25, 26?
25, yeah. So, and right now we're living in La Jolla, and
that's too
down
bad.
by Windansea Beach. And
Yeah, that's rough.
Awesome. Nothing like waking up in the morning by the beach and just kind of.
Oh yeah, we're all familiar with that. Yeah, whatever.
We all know that, living in our little town homes, living in a
This is a
dumpster.
little townhome, actually. These homes in La Jolla, I mean, they've been here forever, so.
Yeah, they're not
A
giant.
little different than Florida. A lot of Florida homes are new construction homes. And
But you know what? We don't have those foot-long bugs that you've got in Florida.
No, I know, but right now I've got ants in the house, and my wife's yelling at me about getting the Terminator or whatever to come in here. And
You just can't do anything right, can you?
You really are just a failure, aren't you?
Now, how long did you and Jamie go out before you got married?
Jamie and I went out for approximately 7 or 8 months before we got married. Before I asked her actually to marry me, so we went out about 9 months or so.
You both Cal State people?
No, not at all. No, my wife went to the University of Nevada.
So how did you meet her?
Reno.
How'd you meet her?
We met through a mutual acquaintance, actually. A lady that would come to some Marlin games that owns a kind of a sports book modeling agency, and my wife works for Next Models, which is one of the fashion model industries in New York and Miami. So we kind of got connected through this acquaintance one night and just kind of hit it off. And
So your wife's a babe?
my wife's awesome, yeah.
Mother.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got it all. You got the multi-million-dollar contract. You're in Southern California. You got the babe model wife.
Oh, goodness. You guys aren't getting any let up, huh?
Hey, we're jealous.
All I hear is Shelly in the background laughing.
Well, I'm just glad she yells at you once in a while.
Oh,
What is that? Why are you glad that she
Well,
yells
I
at
just
this
think
poor
he's
dude?
a man headed in the right direction, and with her guidance, you're going to get there.
He's out there 3 hours a day sweating over center field. Come on.
Uh-huh. Who does that remind me of?
Slaving over a hot center field trying to bring home the bacon.
Right.
He set up house in La Jolla for the woman.
Sounds like she's working too.
Oh, now let me tell you something. I got to tell you something. Now, you and Jamie new to San Diego.
Yeah.
You're going to be looking for a house. God, don't let her talk you into places like Rancho Santa Fe or Fairbanks or anything. You know what's nice? You know what's really nice? Santee. Santee. Now listen, a lot of the ball players live in Santee.
They do not.
How do you know?
Well, I
You don't even know where Santee is. It's north of your no-fly zone.
I do know where it is.
Santee is the Tony suburb of San Diego where all the cool people live. Right, Chris?
I think so. That's what I've heard.
Don't let her-
beautiful lakes out there.
Oh, you're so
and,
being led astray, Mark.
You don't want to let her talk. Don't let her say, if she goes house shopping, do you do this together or does she find a real estate agent and she does it by herself? How's it going to work?
We've actually kind of had some help. Flannery, our third base coach, directed us to a guy up in Del Mar, and
Del Mar's nice.
Yeah.
Just don't look at any place where the word Rancho or Santa or Faye. Because
all inland.
your whole $7 million nut will be gone.
There is nothing wrong with spending money on a home
really,
at all.
yeah, real estate's a little more expensive out here.
No, just slightly.
It's an investment for the rest of your life.
But there's no gators.
No.
You have completely bummed this guy out.
We have killer bees, though.
Well, I want you to know that it was my idea to trade to get you. I remember the day it happened, there was a lot of, Ebo, Eric Owens, and you know what? He was great here, and the fans loved him. And what people don't realize is that the fans loved Kotsay in Florida like they loved Ebo here.
Yep.
So it's almost, and this guy's, and I remember we were talking about the nuts and bolts of this when it happened. He's 4 years younger. Yeah, he's got more upside, a little more power. You know, all these great things, and he's a good guy, and all those things. And
Hotter wife.
Yeah. Well, and now Ebo's coming back in town tonight, and he's going to get the big ovation. Are you still making the adjustment vis-a-vis the Eric Ebones fallout?
Not really. You know, as a player, you just try and go about your business. And like I said the other day, you know, you want to win over the fans, but you know it's not going to be a quick process by any means. In Florida, I got booed my second year.
Why?
There because I wasn't producing, and obviously, you know, that's what people want. They want to see a good ball player go out there, and in Florida, there's a lot of people from New York and Boston that you know, get on you right away, and out here it seems, you know, fans are fair as long as you go out and bust your butt and give a good effort.
That's it.
You know, they'll be behind you and support you. But
you know, take it from us, you can get used to booing. Seriously.
well, yeah, you can, but you don't want to.
If you convince yourself that they're saying ooh, like fireworks,
right?
You know what? You'll not even think about it.
Change your name to Kootse, and then everyone's saying coo, but you're batting 400 in your last 35 at bats. I mean, you're catching fire, but you're nursing that.
How's the boo boo on your creamy white thigh?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a pain in the butt. It went away for a while, and it came back a little bit the other night. It just got a little tight, so you know, it's something we'll play through and deal with, but hopefully it won't get any worse like it did early in the season. And I had to spend my first 15 days on the disabled list, which wasn't very fun, but I got an opportunity to hang out with Tony Gwynn and kind of just restructure my swing and break it down and spend some time with him on hitting, and who better to talk to than Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, baseball talk. You got your hot model wife rubbing icy hot into your thigh while she wears something from Fredericks of Hollywood, maybe?
Oh, God. We're actually waiting to get off the phone, you know, so we can kind of have our quality time.
Now, is Jamie right there?
Yeah, she's right here.
Is it too personal for us to introduce ourselves and say hi?
No, you want to talk to her?
We'd like that very much.
Okay, hold on a
Thank
second.
you.
Hello.
Hey, Jamie.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome to San Diego.
Thank you.
How you liking it here?
We like it.
Yeah?
We're from the West, so it's nice. We're closer to family and friends, so yeah.
That's good. How's his leg doing? Is he just like crying up a storm like a typical man, just can't get over his little boo-boo, or?
That's what I say. No. No, he's okay. It's sore, but he'll work through it.
Hey, tell me about what it was like, let's see, 2 days before the end of spring training. You and your brand new husband, still newlyweds, you've set up house, and all of a sudden you get that late night phone call?
Well, no, the funny part of the whole thing was we had always said, like, eventually we're thinking 2-3 years from now, even maybe longer, when we have kids, we'd always said it'd be great to play in San Diego. And even during spring training, we had told his agent that, you know, just like, hey, if ever it come about, you know, later when we have kids and whatnot, we'd want to be in San Diego. 2 days before they call us up, a little earlier than we thought, but...
Well, now that that's happened, it's time for you to start popping some kids.
Oh, no. I have my own job for a while.
I see that icy hot thing on the thigh turning into a couple of kids. Now, you're working for a modeling agency, is that the thing?
Yeah, I have been for the last... That's how we met, I was doing that, and I was actually living in New York when we met, and just down visiting in Miami for a job, and yep.
Is there anything that we might have seen you, like advertising or something?
Yeah, like...
What have you done?
Well, I've been in, like, all the magazines, but as far as, like, right now, the IZOD campaign, I've been the guest campaign.
Ooh.
Then lots.
It'd be nice if you could email some attachments of all your work, and then you can put it on our website.
The sauce here once. Chainsaw?
No.
Kotze's got himself a guest model wife.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
That's the mouth noise of confidence right there. Does Mark know the mouth noise of confidence? He needs to learn this for when he goes into the locker room today. All he needs to do is just walk and say, yeah, I'm married to a guest model.
No, he's proud of me. He's always, that's one thing he always is.
That's what
happy
the mouth
that
noise...
I have my own thing.
That's what the mouth noise of confidence is all
It's
about.
the mouth noise of confidence. Now, have you made friends with any of the other players' wives?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a chance. I've been gone working a bit, and I did go on to Cincinnati with him, so I haven't been around a whole lot even before, because when he was on the disabled list, I had gone up to LA and was working for a while. But I've met a lot of the girls, and they're really nice and welcoming, and this whole team has been really welcoming to both of us, and it was a nice feeling. The girls are awesome.
Well, it's a great fit. I mean, he's the big, stud baseball player, and you're the supermodel, and
not quite for me.
This is a super couple that we're talking
it
to.
really is. And it is positionally, from a baseball standpoint, it's a great deal.
It is an awesome deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Now, are you guys thinking, let's be married for a couple years before you start a family?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because you want to have a little fun before you take on the responsibility of kids.
Yeah.
And
we want to travel and see the world together before we start a family.
See Cincinnati and Phoenix and see the beautiful Philadelphia and Pittsburgh before you have the kids.
Oh, we're thinking a little more. I have to take him to Europe. I lived in Europe for a while for work and whatnot, and he's never been. So that's going to be this off season.
Where do you like to go?
I lived in Milan, Italy, and so I want.
Well, because you're a model.
That's right. That's where all the models hang.
That's right.
So I want him to go to Italy, but not Milan.
Very good.
So.
Well, hey, welcome to town. It's been nice talking to you.
Thank you. Let me give you back to Mark.
Oh, you know what? We don't need to talk to him anymore.
Oh,
we're enjoying you, frankly, much more than Mark. Did you hear he blew me off on the phone yesterday?
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
We tried. I even called the first hotline number, and they said this number has been temporarily out of service till the 11th or something.
No, well, that's true. We just don't pay the bills around here.
And then we called the other lady, and she said it's such a big building that and I don't have the hotline numbers.
That's true too. No one knows where anything is here.
Exactly.
It's a great big building.
Well, no one here knows who we are, which is sad.
Well, welcome to town. I think you guys are going to really like it here. You got the great setup. You got plenty of money. You got a couple years. You got a fun career. Everything's looking good for you guys.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Yeah. All right. Well, you call in anytime, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hey, let me you know what I'm going to do, Jamie? I'm going to put you on hold, and Jason's going to give you a phone number for, write to us whenever you and Mark want to call, okay?
Okay.
All right. Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mark and Jamie Kotze right there, San Diego's new superstar couple.
What a cute couple.
Center fielder and supermodel.
I took a lot of heat for it, but that Ebo trade for Kotze was my idea.
Center fielder, major league center fielder, and supermodel. That's almost as sexy as DJ and homemaker.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Wait till Burl Stiff gets a load of this.
101 KGB.
San Diego. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
We'll be right back.
KGB. KGB.
1015 KGB FM San Diego. Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Putting it back in the box till Monday. Thanks to Abramowitz, who is the executive producer of the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. And I'm going to see you tonight at Cajon Speedway, the fastest 3/8 mile paved oval in the West. The 1015 KGB Sombrero Mexican Food Race Team welcomes Body Works by Jerry to the effort. Body Works by Jerry in Ramona. A fantastic paint and body shop who's going to get the big bad burrito bomber looking better than ever. So thank you so much, Jerry, for your efforts in helping us keep that car on the track. Body Works by Jerry, plus Tropical Attitudes gear. Come on back. Also, Jay McKellop racing the Randy Wallace team car. The 1015 KGB El Cajon Grand Cocktails and Karaoke. Many truck, auto, and truck dismantling, and D.A. Whitaker Construction all chipping in for the Randy Wallace KGB race team effort. We want to see you out there because after the races, come on back, say hi, stop into the pits. Looking forward to shaking your hand, setting the kids up with a picture, whatever. Have yourselves a great weekend. The whole show back full strength. Dave, Shelley, Chainsaw, Boyer, Jason, Ruth, 66. We'll all be here Monday, 6 o'clock for your listening pleasure. You've got it on the 1015 KGB FM San Diego.